BROOKLYN, 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 BROOK. We wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. Okay, we wildin'. BROOKLYN.
Yeah. It's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Y'all already know what it is. I know y'all mad we got that win. I'm kind of mad too, but who cares? You know what I mean? The NBA gonna do what they gonna do anyway. Shout to Apartment Gamers and more. Shout to the chat. Shout to Jay. Shout to Joey. Shout to Netorious. Shout to This Is JTV. Shout to Range Roll. Shout to all the Nets fans. We the best fans. You know, I got plenty of reasons to be mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start off kicking up dust. You know,
Niggas just
on the
mad.
podcast, Joey said, "Yeah, Joey got some things to say. I know he got some good things to say, but you
Yeah.
know, my thing is, are we really player developing these players as much as we could, or the vets holding them back? You feel what I'm saying? And I want to make that a case because y'all was saying that Cam Thomas is holding them back. And the way they playing Yegor, he getting his minutes took by Martin. He getting his minutes took, man. That shit ain't
Man,
good. Drake
you
Powell
know,
out there, like Drake Powell looking better than Yegor. Listen, shout to This Is JTV. Shout to, you know what I'm saying, Joey. I just want to say this before I pass this to Joey. I'm not mad that the Nets won this game. Y'all could come up here and pontificate all of the stuff y'all want to say, but at the end of the day, it's one win, and we got a lot more games to go, man. And Drake looked better than Diego, so that's my opinion. Jordy Fernandez said, "Welcome everybody." Yo, Notorious, talk to us, man. What's the word, man?
What's good, man? Yeah, man. I watched the whole game, man. I saw some good things, man. From multiple of our young guys. I mean, Drake had offensive flashes. He still got that lockdown D. Noah played really well, man. Shot the three ball well. He's getting more confident, getting to the rack, drawing contact. Tyrese had a good shooting night too. You know what I'm saying? MPJ, you know, he had a 30 ball, you know, regular MPJ. That's what he does. I'm going to say this about Nicholas Claxton. This is a different type of Nicholas Claxton. Nicholas Claxton has 17 points, 9 boards, and 6 assists. Nicholas Claxton played excellent tonight. He owned Alex Sarr tonight. He was super active and efficient on both ends of the floor. Yo, to me, this is the best I've ever seen Clax play since he's been in Brooklyn.
Talk your shit.
Like real rap. And you know I'm not a big Nicholas Claxton
I know.
fan.
You never say nothing nice about Clax.
But I gotta give him his flowers because hey, I'm not a hater. I'm not biased. I'm gonna give him his flowers.
You never be saying nothing good about Clax, so I know it's real.
Yo, Clax is balling, bro. But I'm not really tripping about this win, man. Messing up the tank. I believe when it's all said and done, the Wizards will still go end up with a better record than us. Listen, y'all, we can't lose them all. I know some of y'all on Twitter crashing out because we won. But listen, man, a win every now and then is good for the morale of the guys. It's not a bad thing. I agree with you, though, Breezy. I think Drake and should have got a little bit more minutes.
Man, I'm tired of this shit, man. They wanted some they want to hype him up so much, bro. Drake better than him, bro. Play Drake more minutes than Drake Powell, more minutes than Yegor. Yegor is not aggressive enough to be offensive player in the NBA, bro. Like it's like his growth is being studied. I don't like that he had 3 assists in the first quarter, and then he got 5 assists in the end of the game. I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like the five attempts at the basket. I don't like that shit, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like he playing soft. Like he not representing Brooklyn playing soft. You out there playing soft. Like no.
Who you
talking about? Yegor.
What's going on?
Let me just say this about Drake real quick, and I'm gonna pass it to Jay.
Drake Powell don't play soft. I'm gonna say that.
Yo, Breezy, let me say this about Drake real quick, and I'm gonna pass it to Jay. I think Drake Powell has the potential to be the steal of the freaking draft, bro. I really do.
Like that?
And if he get more playing time and more confidence, I believe that can happen. But you are absolutely right. He need more playing time, bro. And I'm gonna pass it off to Jay.
Jay, talk to us, man. You've been critical of the rookies. You've been honest. You got Easy in the chat telling you talking the truth. Talk that shit, Jay. Tell the fans what they really need to hear, man. Cause like, what's happening, Jay? Talk to us, man.
Winning this game is not that big of a deal. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why niggas would be mad over a win, especially over a win over a team that's trash. Like, they was playing like ass out there, and both teams had one win. Somebody got to win. Like, that's the
Let's
thing.
not, Jay.
And then,
Jay, let's get in.
and
Jay,
then talking about the veterans, I don't know if y'all seen Kenny Anderson. Kenny Anderson was saying that's the problem with the team, that the team ain't got no good veterans for the players to look up to and learn from and all that. How you supposed to develop them without good veterans teaching them good habits and how to be a real good player in the NBA? You can't teach. You can't have role players trying to be a star, trying to teach niggas you want to be stars how to be stars.
Talk that shit. Talk that Chris Paul shit going to the OKC. Got him to the playoffs. Chris Paul going to the Suns. Got Booker getting busy. Bruh, these veterans, Schroeder coming to the Brooklyn Nets. Y'all already seen the work he put in. They too good for the Nets. Oh, trade him. He's winning too many games. Schroeder, internationally known on the basketball playing basketball.
It was a good game against a bad team, just like I was saying early during the preseason when we beat Israel by a lot. And then we was like, yeah, we looking good. They go passing the ball, this, that, there. I'm like, what's it going to look like against a real NBA team? And no disrespect to the Wizards, but they not a real NBA team at this point. I don't know if we is.
Bro, at the end of the day, you got to run an offense. Somebody like, in my opinion, Michael Porter Jr. is a gifted shooter. Like, he could just put it up. They go win. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got it, bro. He was supposed to be a number one pick, and the injury halted him. I believe that shit. I'm going to keep it real with you. I believe that shit. I don't know what draft he got drafted in and who's number one that draft. But, yeah, it's just to see the will to want to play. Now, I'm not saying that Ben Simmons didn't have the will to want to play. I know that MPJ got more surgeries than Ben Simmons. And the way MPJ play, he play like he want to play. I'm going to play. Basketball not going to end me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I go out, it's going to be playing basketball. He got that kind of mindset. I give it to MPJ, bro. He got that competitive mentality that the Brooklyn Nets need. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, he was out there hooping. He was out there hooping. I can't
even hold you, bro. Hold on. And to say that he's equivalent to Cam Johnson, lies. Stop the lies. Don't bring no fables to my table.
I told niggas that MPJ was gonna be better than Cam, bro.
I still like Cam Johnson better than MPJ, man.
No way.
I do.
Why?
I do. Because I just think, like, you could say that MPJ he definitely seemed like he's a better player. Like, he's taller, right? He seems taller. He could get more rebounds. He's just more skilled than CJ. But I think CJ, I don't know. I feel like he's still on this team. He was looking good, and he still didn't hit his potential to where he could have been in this roster. And he was looking good last year. I think he would have, elevated a little. On that other team, he's looking trash. He's looking trash out there. But
I see it different, bro. I think Cam Johnson peaked on this roster, bro.
I think he still would have been going up if he would have still been here.
Yo, chat. Yo, let's.
You're right. He did peak, but I think the peak could have been higher if he'd have still been here. But
I'm sure I want to see if any time it was going to be something. He ain't never beat the Knicks. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't even get busy versus the Knicks. Like, bro, no. To me,
Nigga,
MPJ
he didn't
he'll
lose.
straighten out
He didn't
man.
lose the worst all time against the Knicks though, because that's what MPJ
Yeah,
did.
but to say I don't I still I mean we're not talking about whether he's a good or bad player. We talking about him being better than MPJ. I don't see where you see that. He's not a better shooter.
No,
He's not more consistent.
I didn't
He
say
can't
that.
put up
I
big
said
numbers.
I like
Okay.
him more. I like him more on
Yeah.
the team than MPJ. Like MPJ,
Okay.
like he be. I don't know. I don't like his shot selection a lot of the time, and sometimes he be making them bad shots. I don't. I just don't. I don't know. He alright though. He definitely and he be getting boards. And he said on that podcast, yo, if I'm getting more touches, I fall into 4 or 5 assists. And that seems to be the truth. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, bro. I
So
see
I'm
him.
not saying he's lying.
Can I say this real quick? He looked like he got
Yeah,
good
bro.
chemistry with Clax out there. We can say that. Him and
Yeah,
Clax look like they got good chemistry together.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Yo, like
Okay,
I
so let me
said,
ask you this, Jay.
talk
Because
to me.
niggas say Cam Thomas shot selection is suspect too. What's the difference between Cam Thomas shot selection and MPJ? Because Cam be shooting some shit like, yo, why the fuck you shoot that until he make it?
No, I don't never be saying that, bro. I never
No,
look at Kim
I'm
Thomas.
asking
No,
Jay.
people say that.
All right.
People do say that, but I just disagree. I feel like when Cam Thomas does it, like Cam Thomas don't be doing it and miss the whole rim. Like this nigga MPJ, when he shoot a bad shot, that should be a bad shot. But he can also make them shits. So that's why you can't be that mad at him. But it's like, bro, pass the ball. Like you didn't have to shoot that because them shits be. He be shooting some shits that be looking real bad. That's why Cam Thomas shits be at least almost going in. Like them shits be looking bad.
The I think is that I think that Jordy leans too much on the fact that they could go ISO. And the truth is that you don't see a lot of Carmelo action where he get in the phone booth. He's Jordy got him doing that same play that Cam Johnson was doing, which was coming around that curl, finding a three right there, which is tough to do sometimes. You know what I mean? And they be contested shots, and he'll still take the shot. And the difference is that Cam Thomas' shot is a high arcing shot because he is aware that he's a small two guard, and because of MPJ height, he looked like I could jump a little something and elevate over you. All I gotta do is see the basket. Like so, they do got different games, and Cam Thomas put the ball on the floor way more than MPJ, and MPJ is a way better rebounder than Cam Thomas. So their games are. It's a little
Niggas in the comments are
different,
saying it's because of MPJ height. It's because of his height and his quick release. That's the difference. But I mean, a bad shot is a bad shot, regardless of how fucking tall you are. But I get what they're saying.
But Cam Thomas want to go to the rim more than MPJ though.
That's
Cam
a
Thomas,
fact.
he want to live in the mid range more than MPJ. He want to get to
Well,
the
honestly,
rim.
I say that in these first couple games, I feel like MPJ has been attacking the rim more than I've expected him to.
Finding
Like
Clax. Yo, Clax is tough
even
on
him
that.
down there, he be catching a couple dunks or a couple shit. Like I ain't expecting him to be dunking.
Yeah, listen. First off, to see him pass is surprising. For one, for two, he could get about 8 to 10 points a game finding Clax. He could get 4 or 5 assists a game finding Clax. He got to do it every play, even every other play. But you could find MPJ and Nick Claxton. That's kind of could be a bread and butter, if you ask me. I want Clowney to be good on the pick and pop. How y'all like him on the pick and pop? How y'all like his percentage on three this season so far? How y'all like Noah Clowney consistency? You know what I'm saying? How y'all look at it?
It's been on and off to me. Like it ain't been super consistent.
That's a fact.
It's been on and off, but I feel like it's still the beginning of the season. You trying to heat up, but need to find some consistency in offense from somebody else on this team other than MPJ.
You know what? I agree with you.
Who's the second? No. Seriously, who's the second shot creator besides MPJ?
Claxton.
Okay.
Claxton has been leading this team. He's been consistent.
I'm agree with you on the on Noah Clowney and him being more consistent. I agree, but I will say this: you could tell that he's more confident this year, bro. Him dribbling and handling the ball, going to the rack, initiating contact, him shooting the ball. He looks a lot more confident than we've seen in previous years. So I will give him that. I know it's still building blocks. He's still young, and I get it. You're right. He's kind of 50-50 with the consistency, but let's hope he get better with that.
Yo, y'all heard they kept calling him Noah Clowney Jr. during the broadcast? I'm like, yo, why they get his name wrong? And then I looked it up, and they said it on another part. Y'all know his father named Larry Bird?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I think it's spelled. Yeah, I know. I just learned that the other day.
Yo, did y'all watch his little film? Yeah. Did y'all watch the film the Nets just did on him? The little film?
Nah, I ain't get a chance to watch it.
It was fire.
I'm gonna watch it before.
Yeah, it was dope.
I
watched it.
I saw they did one for MPJ too, and MPJ is from with my he from with my family from down south in Columbia. South Carolina.
For real? South Carolina?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Right. Yo, so what slowing it down? Just John, to just join the panel, but Joey, just kind of like put John in the conversation about the documentary. Talk to us though, Joey. What happened with the Noah Clowney documentary? I ain't get a chance to see.
Nah, man, it just talks about his life. You know what I mean? As a kid, he grew up in a small town in South Carolina. He was always quiet, always really into academics and stuff. They said he was always one of the biggest kids in school. He started off playing baseball until he got cracked in the face as a youngin with the ball, and then he switched over to basketball. You know what I mean? So and it's dope. It shows, I mean, based off of him playing basketball and being pushed and playing ball through the AAU in Georgia and just being super competitive and pushed by his coaches. He wanted more, and he told them in college, he was like, yo, I want you to treat me like a pro. So, I mean, he seemed like he was super focused on making the league. You know what I mean? He was like, he wasn't on nobody's radar, like in high school. And then he made himself pop up on everybody's radar out of nowhere. People was like, yo, who's this Noah Clowney kid? 6'9", can shoot, does a little bit of everything. It's pretty dope. I mean, just go check it out. I thought it was dope.
I got it.
Yeah, give it a chance.
Yeah, this only Noah Clowney picture I got. I ain't gonna hold you, but the way the AI did it, I'm saying I ain't get the whole picture, you know what I mean? But yeah, so all right, shout to Joey, shout to This Is JTV, shout to John, shout to Lee, shout to Brooklyn LM, you know what I'm saying? Shout to Scott. We finna go around the panel. John, talk to us, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think Drake Powell better than Diego Demin, man. I'll start there.
You want to keep it real, Breeze? Let's not talk about documentaries. Let's talk about tonight, right? We all feeling good. I mean, listen, Joey made valid points. Drake Powell, man, this guy keeps getting better and better. He scored 3 straight buckets. Imagine what he could have done 4 or 5 times if they actually gave him the ball to run with it, but that will be in due time. Yegor, he's going to have some lumps here or there, but he's still growing his game, and I look forward to seeing more what he can do. And Noah Clowney, big night again. Ever since we said put him in the starting lineup, he has delivered. So those 3 guys keep doing what they're doing. But you want to talk about real tonight? So we're going to be praising Tyrese Martin's big 26-minute plus-minus performance.
Wait. Who did that?
We're really going to be praising
Nobody
that?
praised him.
No, because we were so.
I didn't praise him. I said he had a good game. I did say that.
But here's the thing, though. Wait. We're so happy about this, right? For morale, right? This is the morale boost we need. See, this again is the problem with this front office. No. Some people are happy because
hold up. We 2-10. What is there to be happy about?
This ain't happy.
I know y'all not crashing out thinking it's happy though because we won 2 games.
You said you was happy. You happy?
No, I'm not happy because you know what? You know why I'm not happy? Because we're putting Tyrese Martin on a pedestal right now for what he did tonight because Drake Powell and Yegor couldn't play more minutes. We couldn't play the two-way players because we had it so badly because Jordan can't take 1 second off this ego he's got to win so badly. Congrats, Jordy. You won tonight, man. You got this big, bad win to put on your resume. Congrats, Jordy, and good luck with the 7th pick of Kareem Lopez. Like, this is the problem. We have a front office that just doesn't give a damn anymore. If we win games against bad teams, doesn't matter. We'll get a star, somebody to sell some tickets. Hey, we'll blow our assets on 2-star runs that amount to single playoff runs. It's okay. Better luck next year, kid. This is the problem. We have a front office that don't give a damn, and they want to throw guys like your guy, Breeze, Cam Thomas, away for a bag of Funyuns because we got to sell tickets. This is the problem. We are not building anything. We keep going backwards because we have to have the short-term, meaningless stuff. This is not what Brooklyn basketball is about. Shout out to Drake Powell, Yegor Dioman, and Noah Cloudy. They are developing. But everything else tonight, man, this is not what we're supposed to be doing, man, to build something. We are just doing what we've always done, which is crap the bed and hope for a different result the following day. This is not what we're supposed to be doing.
So
John, can I ask you a question real quick?
Hold on. Let me just add this to John's soliloquy. You know what I'm saying? What I will say is that, yeah, I do disagree with Terrence Mann getting more minutes than Yegor Demand. That's terrible.
Yeah, I do disagree with
that's
that.
That's Tyrese Martin got 26 minutes. Yegor Demand got 20 minutes. That's terrible.
Yo,
Drake Powell. Yo, bro. Like, I don't understand why they're not playing him. He 3 for 6, 6 points.
But Yegor did trip over his own crossover.
Here's my thing, right?
Minutes over 6 minutes in a win versus the Wizards.
But it's only one game.
In fucking
but here's my thing,
November.
Though, right? Hold on.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jay.
Nah, go ahead.
I'm just saying. Y'all trying to mince minutes over a win in November over the Wizards. Like, I feel you, know what I mean? But it's a marathon, not a sprint, man. Just relax.
I agree with Jay. I don't think we should be extra and be all bitten.
Man, listen.
Acting like these are sensei tankers. The Wizards are sensei tankers. We just a little Danielson to them as far as tanking is concerned, bro.
I mean,
Alex Saul was looking like he wanted to win.
You know what? I kind of see it from this viewpoint too, right? I get it. A lot of people don't like Tyrese Martin. They want to see power. They want to see the rookies. But how does that look for Jordy as a coach, taking Tyrese out the game when he's played that well all game and you just don't let him play?
Joey,
you know like, doesn't that look crazy?
Is Tyrese Martin going to be a main part of our bench in 2 years, or is he going to be a journeyman?
What kind of message are you sending? Yeah, but that's how you view him. What kind of message are you sending as a coach to sit there and minimize a guy who's having a good game?
Joey, this guy Jordy acts like he's Greg Popovich right now. This guy is not Greg Popovich. He's a second-year coach that's trying to do more than what he thinks he can do with this roster.
We got a lot more games for losing, bro. Let Tyrese play. He played good. He deserved those minutes.
Joey, we gotta go to People's Elite, man. We gotta, you know what I mean, see what they thought about tonight's game. You feel what I'm saying? We definitely gonna open the panel back up. We got Brooklyn LM and we got Scott on the pen. You know what I'm saying? So, John, just pass it to people, John, please.
Yeah, just then on my note, listen, we saw development again from the guys. I'm very happy with Drake Powell's progress. Very happy with Clowney and Yegor. It will happen. He's getting better in some games. Some games he's struggling, but you know what? He's still working at his game. So those 3 guys is going well. But again, I just feel like this organization will never learn from their mistakes because they just don't give a damn. You know what? At least the Brooklyn base gives a damn. But you know what? That doesn't seem to mean much in the eyes of front office. And eventually, your actions have consequences. And these wins, just like last year against Philly, have consequences. And I'll just leave it at that.
Yo, people, talk to us, man. Talk to us about Clax, man. You heard what his numbers were.
John, don't
talk that shit, man.
Talk about Kingston.
Hold it down. He had 7 for 3. He was 7 for 9 at the free throw line. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. He had 17 points and 8 boards, bro. 7 assists.
How many blocks did he have? Breeze. How many blocks did he have?
Nah, it's 10 plus points.
You want to ask me how many blocks a man had? He had 4.
Exactly. I didn't want you to leave that out.
No, he's been on a little streak, like 10 plus points a game, like a little streak. I don't know how many games. Not bad. I'm just saying, like 10 plus points, because that's always a plus for Nicholas. Always offensively, you know, is making quick decisions and driving more often, trying to drive to the bucket. I know
Right.
he trying to get that little left-handed that
It's been
the little
working.
contact from the big guy.
It's been working.
He trying to, you know, he trying to get that
That
contact.
left hand.
It's
That
not it's
Kingston,
not bad.
that
Like I said,
Kingston hook.
I don't have problem with Nicholas. I'm not saying Clangston for a while. You know that. You know Breezy. I don't have a problem with 20 minutes a game off the bench for a playoff team. Yeah,
Joey,
he
you
can
hear
play
him?
20 minutes a game. 20 minutes a game for a playoff, like a contending team, but off the bench with the right bench. With the right bench, he's 20 minutes a game. Great. He will be a great serviceable guy. Great serviceable guy, 20 minutes a game. But not like a starter, not like putting the pressure on him. Like
So
maybe in the
hold on. So
playoffs or
people,
some shit. No.
yo, peoples, I wanted to say thank you, bro. Thank you for giving Claxton credit. That's all I wanted to say.
Even the regular season games,
No,
he's
seriously, I
not good
wanted
at.
to see how deep the now what I mean the criticism ran. And
No, that's
you
not
did
bad though.
stop.
17 points. That's not bad for a big guy.
He
I
almost
mean,
had a
hey,
double double,
sometimes
bro. He was
he used to struggle like a motherfucker. My bad.
Peoples. You
The
gotta
language.
look at
You
other
ever
things than
say
points, though. Peoples, you gotta look at other things besides the points, man. He almost had a double double tonight.
Yeah, nah, I'm saying like I know he's playing with way more energy, way more, but I'm saying, like I said, it may 15 to 20 minutes a game on a contending team. That's what Nicholas is.
Damn, that nigga still got
15,
my man Clankston as a bench rider.
yo,
That's wild.
Wow.
yo, I'm
I'm
not
talking
gonna lie.
about I'm talking about on the contending team, 15 to 20 minutes a game
All right,
off the
people,
bench.
you got it. Let's keep going around the panel, people, man. Shout out to you, bro.
I'm saying that's like a compliment because that's a contending team who's going to try to win a championship.
No thanks, bro.
Ugh.
You know what I mean? Not everybody can be a starter. Can be an animal, like a starter minutes, playoff minutes. No,
Some
not
niggas are
him.
starters because they serviceable peoples, not because they
All
animals.
right, people.
Nah,
Yo,
I'm not.
let me
I'm talking
let
about
me
like a
go around the
beasting.
panel,
I'm talking
people.
about beasting.
All
Like
right,
a
man.
real.
You good? You good? I'm just trying to go around the panel.
But I'm saying, that's I didn't know. I thought we was the worst team, but now I know Washington Capitals are the worst team. Washington Capital, Washington Capitals are the worst team, yo.
We ain't played the Pelicans yet, did we?
No, you didn't play the Pelicans.
No,
Bring the
man,
Bullets
this dude's
back.
stupid.
Bring
The
the
Pelicans-
Washington Bullets
I don't
back.
think Washington is the worst. I think the Pelicans might be the worst.
You know why they changed that name, Breezy, but they should have kept the
stats for
Bullets.
Jeremiah Fairs. He putting
Should've
them
kept the Bullets.
numbers. Jeremiah Fairs had 17 and 9. He had like 7 steals or some shit the other day.
Yeah, you might. Yeah.
And Trey Johnson looks horrible. Who wanted to?
I ain't
Nets
going
wanted to
front.
pick
Trey
that guy.
Johnson was looking
Hold on,
very,
hold on.
very.
Nets
Hold on,
wanted to
y'all,
pick
hold
that
on.
guy. He looks so bad, yo.
Hold on, people. So, hold on. Let me run points so I can keep going around the pin. I just wanted to say that I was always contrasting Diego to the first 7 players that got drafted in front of him. I figured he'd be getting the same amount of minutes as the players that's 1 through 7. That hasn't happened, so it's been disappointing. You know what I mean? But I still want to see the rookie play good. But Drake Powell looked better than Diego. I'm just saying that. Drake Powell looking better
Come on,
than
man. Why we gotta compare, bro? Damn.
Yeah.
They love to tear each other down, bro. They want to tear each other down instead of build each other up, man.
Solid, bro.
Listen.
We don't
Let me
gotta
say why.
compare and
Can I
contrast.
at least say why I said what I said? Because I'm being honest about who I am. This ain't about being right and wrong. I'm just showing you who I am. I was at the draft. I knew we almost had a chance to get Jeremiah Fairs. We almost had a chance, and then we had to deal with the players that we got, which is fine. But at the end of the day, at the 8th pick, looking at that pick to the rest of the picks, who looks the best out of those players, I do look, because we don't always hit. We missed on certain drafts. We had DDJ. We missed on DDJ. I thought he was good, but he didn't stay with the team. I thought Kessler Edwards was good when he stayed with the team. I care about the players that we
Come on,
draft.
man. You talk about second
You
rounders and
think we
late
missed
first
on
rounders,
last
man.
year's draft, Breeze? Wait till next year's draft. Your heart's about to get
Listen,
broke,
but
my guy.
no. But what I'm
Nah,
saying,
we're not gonna win that many more games, man. Don't worry about it,
Oh no,
guys.
we're gonna win the games we have to
Because
win, my guy.
Washington
I
Capitals,
don't
I
know,
guess
man.
they exist.
Listen, I
That's
was
weird,
just say
so weird.
what I'm saying is I want Yago to be good because he's an 8th pick. I want him to be the best player. But when I'm out there looking at the game, bro, Drake Powell looked like he could create a shot more than Yago. He looked more aggressive than Yago. And defensively, he looked better than Yago. It don't help me as a Nets fan rooting for Yago, seeing somebody get the step on him and then yamming on him. That don't
Hey,
help
they was
me as a
using
Nets fan.
Yegor did
I
look
like
like
to
a
see
cone
that.
out there tonight, though. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm just.
Should be crazy, man. Y'all
You
be mad at me
you
for
seen
that.
Drake Powell flying
And
around
didn't
and getting another
Cali Boo
steal, man. I mean, the
Hold on,
deflection.
y'all.
That's
Hold on, y'all. Let me go to Leaf.
Drake Powell's amazing, yeah. What the fuck?
Hold on, let me go to Leaf. Yo, Leaf. Shout to Leaf 4788. Y'all can subscribe to Leaf 4788. You on the road to 500 subscribers. Saying Leaf, talk to us, man. You did the play-by-play. What's the word, bro?
Leaf looks happy tonight.
Well, I mean, I think it's official that we not the worst team in the league. Let's get that out the way. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, them niggas is ass.
That's not an NBA team.
All
That's not
that
an
talent
NBA
they
team,
got.
Leaf. That's
I
not.
mean, I still don't think nobody outside of the NBA could beat them niggas, but them niggas is ass.
Why do they exist?
Relative to
Why?
competition, them niggas is ass. In tonight's game against us, it basically proved it, man. Anytime you allow over 30 something bench points, bro, like that easily, bro. Yeah, you a piece of shit. I'm not really evaluating nobody off of this game, just off the fact that we won. It's no real evaluations I could really make. I mean, Yegor and Drake Powell, they both played with 18, 19 minutes apiece, bro. Claxton, he had another game where he played well. I mean, had some blocks. I think it's like his 4th straight game with 2+ blocks, 4 out of the last 5. Um, but I think it's too little, too late. You know one thing about it, man. My emotions is not gonna be played with, bro. Like if you doing some shit I knew you could have did all this whole time, then that means you lied to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not in the business of like, yo, you gonna get your shit together when you feel like it, bro. Like, I mean, I'm not in that business. MPJ is way better than Cam Johnson, bro. I said that shit when the trade was
Hey,
made.
that's Scam Johnson, man.
Oh
Scam
man,
Johnson.
scam alert!
Oh no, wait, time out. That's one thing I wanted to ask y'all. Y'all not mad at him for trying to win? The
No, I'm
same way
mad at the
y'all was mad at Cam
organization.
No,
Johnson for trying to
No,
win?
it's that's Sean
no.
Marks'
Cam
Hold
doing
on,
Johnson
hold on,
side
hold on.
sports,
I'm
right? That's their fault.
just to answer the question. I'm
Really?
not mad at the vets because the vets is trying to get their next contract.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a
that
That's
are
fact.
that's what
facts.
that's
That
what's
are
trying to
facts.
happen, and we gotta forget, and we have to remember
Yeah.
that you be saying Jordy need to play this, Jordy need to play that. Jordy is trying to keep his first ever head coaching job in the NBA.
Facts. How
Oh
you play
That's
man,
what
bad
he's
around
trying to
my
Jokic?
do.
heart goes out to
How
him,
you
Lee.
play
My heart goes
bad
out to
with
Powell.
Listen,
Jokic?
Especially that second
John,
leg.
hold on, wait,
Nah, but he
John,
just said
What do
some
you
real
mean?
shit, and
Especially.
y'all be trying to ignore that fact.
Hold on, y'all. Let him finish.
John. I'm not trying to make an excuse as to why Jordy
You
is
are
doing what
though.
he's doing. I mean,
Let him finish,
but it's
bro.
true though. Like he's trying to keep his
His
first
job.
ever head coaching job in the NBA. That's what he's trying to do. Like I mean,
Hold
I
on,
like
Leaf.
what. Listen, however
Leaf.
it goes, I think the only thing we could take positive out of this is the fact that we are one of the worst teams in the league. We ain't
And
maybe not be the worst,
Hold on.
and that might be problematic to the tanker section of our fan base. And I think that might be problematic to them. And PT probably gonna come up in here and say, well yo, we should have did this and we should have did that and we should have played this dude and we should have
Sure
lost
enough.
by 30, this, that,
Sure
and the
enough.
third. the bottom line is everything that I told you about the Nets in terms of getting high picks and development stands true in the Sean Marks era. They don't know what the hell they doing with these dudes. It's one of the reasons. It's one of the reasons why we. It's and for y'all, for those of y'all that never heard me say this, it's one of the reasons why we kept picking up niggas that was realistically number 4 options on top tier teams and disguising them as number 1 options. Mikal Bridges was a number 4 option on Phoenix. We tried to disguise him as a number 1. Cam Johnson was a number 5, number 6 option on the Suns. We tried to disguise him as a number 1. MPJ was a number 4 option on a championship team. We're trying to disguise him as a number 1.
Nah. MPJ different.
Right.
MPJ is much better.
Bro, he was a number 4 option, bro. He's not that guy.
MPJ
He just can't play
offensive
defense anymore because he's back surgery.
I'm glad Jay is the only I'm glad Jay is one of the people in here that agrees with me. He is a number 4 option on a championship team.
He was talking about player for this team. He didn't say scorer. When it come down to number 1 option, part of that is scoring. And when you talk about scoring, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, MPJ's light years ahead of.
MPJ is way better.
That's fine.
Bum Bridges.
But that's fine. But everything
that it takes. No Jamal Murray.
Listen,
it's not like we traded for Jamal Murray.
Nah, but he
my bottom line
that would have been different. We got the guy after the guy.
My bottom line is this: what it takes to be a number 1 option successfully in today's NBA, it takes a whole lot more than filling up just one goddamn column. It takes a whole lot more. Look at Joker, look at Giannis, look at Luka, look at all of these other niggas, bro. Like that's going crazy across the board. It takes a whole lot more.
But
and
I'm saying, how you struggle playing next to Jokic though? How you struggle? Yo, John. He averaged like 7.9 points a game.
He only averaged 3rd option, but Aaron.
No, he's not even a 3rd option over there. The 3rd option is Aaron Gordon. No. Listen,
is like 3rd option.
My point is this: Cam Johnson, where he is right now, he doesn't need to be 15 plus a game. It would help. But he doesn't need to be that.
Listen, if MPJ was putting up the numbers that Cam Johnson is putting up over there right now, they will never win no NBA championship.
Exactly.
That's exactly.
Hey, listen.
Hold
up. Quiet as kept.
That's funny.
Hold up. Quiet as kept, bro. Nah, Breezy. Quiet as kept. It's been a lot of years when Denver has been relevant and they didn't have Jamal Murray. Guess what? He was averaging those numbers. That's why they didn't win. When they finally won, that's when he picked up his game just a tad bit and averaged about 14.
Hold on. Listen, hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this to what Leaf said. It's not a knock on MPJ that they needed Jamal Murray to win an NBA championship through the Western Conference.
Psychology.
Through the Western Conference. Bro, they're gonna need it regardless of how good MPJ is.
You need a squad.
No, can I say this real quick?
But the problem is, Breezy, you got to take a look at the rest of their roster. If you look at the rest of Denver's roster right now,
Scott. That's what I want.
Hold on.
I'm gonna finish my soliloquy. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's like apples and oranges.
No, real quick. Let me just say this.
It's like a completely different player.
MPJ was the 4th option over there, but when you look at the scoring points, MPJ was averaging more than Aaron Gordon, bro. Aaron Gordon was doing everything overall better, but MPJ was scoring more points. So hold on, how can you say this nigga Aaron Gordon was the 3rd option over MPJ when MPJ outscored the nigga?
For the reason, hold up. Hold on. Let me answer it. For the reason that you just named, bro. When you look at total PRA,
What's PRA?
It's points, rebounds, and assists, my nigga. We all
talking about that though. We talking about options. When we talk about options,
when we talk about options, we talking about offense.
When we talk about
we're not
options,
just talking about scoring. Time out. Wait.
I think you got a good answer.
It's hard to be Nets fans, man.
When I talk about options, I'm not just talking about scoring. I'm talking about everything that you do on offense. In terms of points and assists, bro, like he was clearly leaping.
Leaf. You hold on, no, let me talk. Let me
What do you
talk real
mean,
quick.
nah? What's
Because
going on?
you trying to nuke this shit.
I'm not nuking nothing, bro. Like we are not, bro. Hold on. Wait a minute.
No, you wait a minute, bro. Let me run point. Now, what year did the Denver Nuggets win the NBA championship?
2023.
2023. Okay, we're gonna look at his stats in 2023.
Yeah,
In
I thought
2023,
Jamal Murray was
hold on. In 2023, MPJ averaged what 2023 to 2024 or 2022 to 2023? Just check.
2022 to 2023.
Right, like okay. He averaged 17.4 points. He shot 80% from the free throw line, 41% from you know what I'm saying, the three-point line. He averaged 5.5 rebounds.
That's nice.
Now we're gonna go now.
That's nice numbers.
That's outstanding.
That's
numbers.
crazy
Now
numbers.
we're gonna go to Aaron Gordon. Now we're gonna go to Aaron Gordon. We gonna be
niggas be trying to lowball MPJ, bro.
Yeah,
41 from the
Yeah,
3-point.
but my thing
Well,
is,
that's
I don't even know why we
MPJ.
arguing whether he was the third or fourth option. He wasn't first or second, so that means he couldn't be first on a real NBA team. That's the argument.
It's like a mumble in between the second and third.
And that was my whole point.
Whatever, he's not first or second.
And that was my whole
Let
point.
me finish.
If we arguing between 3 and 4, bro,
Aaron Gordon is a beast.
Hold on.
Can I talk?
Aaron Gordon is a beast.
Let's because Brooklyn, LM, and Scott, let them get in the conversation. They ain't,
Yeah. First of all, without Aaron Gordon and the whole team, all 5 starters on that team, they needed each other. They needed him and his numbers that he put up. They would not win the title without him.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fact. Hold on. Fact, whether you like him or not. It doesn't matter.
Yo, who's
that
stats
squad?
those,
you ain't winning a title without that squad. They needed Murray to be on point.
They needed Bruce Brown. You want to talk about one of the best pieces? Bruce Brown was one of the best.
They needed that whole crew, man. They needed that whole crew. They needed Aaron. They needed him.
Hold on, y'all. Right.
Breezy, that's a lie right there.
No, hold on. I just want to just be clear before we bounce it all around with conversations. In 2022, 2023, well, my point was real quick, and then I'll get to the stat, is that Aaron Gordon was a number 1. So don't make it seem like it's just MPJ not good enough. No, Jokic is just better than Aaron Gordon and MPJ.
But that's how he ended up in Denver because he failed as a number 1 in Orlando.
Aaron Gordon is a beast, yo.
It'd be nice to draft a franchise guy.
Right. He could not win by himself as a number 1 pick at Aaron Gordon.
Now he can shoot
he was the number 1 guy in Orlando, and they got rid of him.
Bro, but he was. I don't say got rid of him. He was there for a minute, bro.
But Joey is right. He failed at being a number 1, so he had to go as a number 1 option.
We got to clean it up because when he was in Orlando, when they went to the playoffs, it was Vucevic that was the all-star. He was the number 1 option. We got to remember that.
With the Magic, man, Aaron Gordon is the next killer. I'm just saying that. He averaged like 30 points a game against them.
Vucevic was crazy in Orlando, bro. Aaron Gordon was the get up the court and transition guy. Sort of how he is in Denver too, and he's the lob threat and he's the transition guy in Denver as well. But what I'm trying to explain to y'all is, bro, like across the board.
Y'all niggas done talked like 5 times, bro.
Look, I didn't even pass the ball yet, but what I'm trying to say is, across the board, Aaron Gordon was the 3rd option, bro. Like in terms of who the ball went to, in terms of who was making the plays, in terms of all that other shit. 9 times out of 10, when MPJ got the ball, he was shooting that bitch. That was the play. He was shooting that bitch. Like it's kind of like how he's doing right now. The only difference is, in Denver, he got a lot more one-on-ones. As a net, he's seeing a lot more double teams.
Longer than MPJ. That's why.
Yeah, he's that guy.
Hold on.
But MPJ is not the least bit shy about shooting a 3.
No,
that's
the reason why he went through him. That's the reason why. He was the vet.
So we can keep going around the panel so we can go to Brooklyn.
He was the vet.
At the end of the day, when we look at it, to Joey's conversation with Leaf, MPJ took 13 shots a game. In that season, they won a championship. Aaron Gordon took 11 shots a game.
They
In
needed
that
his
season, they
shooting.
won a championship.
They
So
needed
to
his
say that
shooting.
it was interchangeable here and there, yeah, sure. But it looked like they leaned more to MPJ being more of an option
He
than
was a
to
scorer.
Aaron
All
Gordon.
right, if you want to say that about two shots, that's fine. But
Look, I'm talking about based on the attempts at the basket, 13 to 11. See, it's easy to say, you know what I mean? So
that I mean, I get what you're saying, but listen, just to pass the ball, like everything just to pass the ball. I said before when the trade was made, MPJ, bro, is light years better than Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson ain't never been what MPJ was coming out of high school or past that or up
That is
until that
true.
injury.
That is
He's
true.
never been that. So anybody that's want to stand on business and talking about how Cam Johnson is even close to MPJ, I highly doubt it. I like. Listen, Cam Johnson had the same plays run for him that MPJ is having run from him now, yes. But MPJ is an IDGAF type of shooter. Cam Johnson, bro, like he has to get comfortable, and that's a fact. Bounce pass.
I think
Cares
he
about
can
Cam
just put the
Johnson.
ball
Who
on.
cares about
Brooklyn
Cam
LM,
Johnson?
man. What's the word, Brooklyn LM? You there, Brooklyn LM?
Yeah, I'm just listening, man.
Yeah, yo, I kind of wanted you to look at this comment, and I thought about how you would answer this question when I read this comment. It's like, damn, I was mad comment since then. But basically, they was talking about here it go right here. Here it go right here. Shout to Range Rover. He a moderator on his page. He said
Jones
AJ
transcribed to fucking Brent in chat.
Hold on.
He was reading that shit.
Range Rover was a moderator on the page. He said AJ DeBonship, Calvin Wilson compliment MPJ game the most out of all of the lotto picks. You get AJ MPJ will play power forward. You get Caleb MPJ plays small forward. How you feel about that comment?
It's a horrible take.
I mean, they both better defenders than him, so I mean, I don't know how much you'll get that in the lineup.
No, thank you. MPJ
but-
is auditioning for us, man. No, thank you.
But I mean, you know, either one of those guys will help this team. AJ is your wing at the 3. I think Caleb can play the 3 too. I think he can be a 3 or a 4. But you know, I don't know. Like I got the crash outs and all that today. Like when you're used to disappointment with this team, I think you just become numb to it. I'm not necessarily upset about the win. I get it. You want to start early and do these things the right way, but I mean, it's 40. I've pretty much known what coach he is at this point. I'm not looking at anything different. If this was around January or February, I probably would be crashing out. We got plenty of opportunities to play them. I mean, we're 2-11. I mean, compared to last year, it is kind of what I could ask for. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going to happen in December. Somebody else might get injured. MPJ might be out. I don't know.
Exactly. Finally, somebody with some reason.
There's so many things that can happen towards the season, and then once we, are where we want to be, everybody will be like, "Oh, finally," But it's like, I think we just got to chill with the overreaction of that. I want to be a top 3 team too. I'm not saying I don't. I highly do. But we gotta chill out. There was no way we was winning tonight. I mean, losing.
Have fun drafting
like,
Green
it is what
Lopez,
it is.
Somebody
Can I get in on that? Can I get in on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Gary.
I agree with LM. Like, we're gonna crash out every time we win a game, as if losing.
Man.
Hold on.
As
Let's Gary talk about it.
Yeah, go ahead, Gary.
As if losing every game is gonna help you get the number 1 pick. It's like, how many times are we gonna do this? Going 0-82 is gonna tell the NBA, you guys aren't a serious franchise. We're not giving you AJ DeBansa. We're not giving you Peterson. We're not giving you these guys. Like, Washington and Charlotte are the worst teams in the NBA every year. They never get the number 1 pick because the NBA doesn't think they're serious, right? Like, going 0-82 isn't going to help you get the number 1 pick.
Nothing.
It doesn't even help you. If you want number 1 pick, Build something. Do what San Antonio does. Do it.
Probably
Dallas
don't.
does.
It probably don't even guarantee you the top 5 pick, bro. Like,
Yes,
watch
it
we
does. The last 5 years,
we
the
do
worst
this.
record gets you
What
top
happens
5.
if we do?
Come on, Lee.
What happens if we do this and we get the number 6 pick?
We get to
the
the
worst
5
record
pick,
does
it's
get
the
you
worst
top.
record.
The worst record.
What
No, John,
happens
you're
if
right.
we
The
get
worst
the worst
record.
record and then the
The
NBA
worst
just
record does.
and then the NBA just decide, you know what? Get these niggas the 6 pick.
Look, the worst record.
Oh,
The worst
man.
record. Hold on.
What
The
happens?
worst
What
record
happens
does
then?
give you the
No,
worst.
no,
Hold
but
on, Lee.
what
The
I'm
worst
asking,
record.
hold up. But what I'm
Please,
asking
please,
is,
hold on. The worst record in the NBA since they changed the rules. No team has ever, in terms of them greasing with the number 1 pick, I really don't care. They have been consistent since they changed the rules so far, with the worst team never falling below 5. I have to give them that. They have been consistent with that. If you look from 2019 to now, the worst team has never fallen below 5. Now, if you want to talk about the second worst team, if you want to hold on, if you want to talk about the second worst team, yes, the second worst team has fallen to 6. The second worst team has fallen to 7. The second worst team has fallen to 4. Or the second worst team has gotten the number 1 pick. It's a very different thing.
They want to give the number
hold
1
up.
pick.
I got a question. What happened? What happens?
Orlando being a clear example.
What happens?
With them getting Paulo.
LM. I get what you're saying, bro. What has been done, but
I
what
feel like
happens
we can't
if?
fuck around,
What happens
man.
if
We
the
gotta have the worst record.
What happens
We
if
can't
we
fuck around,
get?
you know.
What happens if we finish the season with the worst record and the NBA just on a dime just decide to change the rules and just say, you know what? Nah, we giving these niggas number 6.
They won't do that. You get Native Monster during the
Leave.
season. You would have said you give me Ace Bailey, give me Zach Edey. You the same guy.
You know what? You know why what you're saying was. You know why what you're saying is wrong? Because it doesn't have to be us. They could have used another team as an example years ago, and it hasn't happened. It could have been the same shit with Orlando. Yo, what if we don't get Paulo and them niggas give us 5? It could have been the same exact thing back then. They didn't grease them. It's clear fact. The last team never falls below 5. I'm not arguing that. What I'm arguing is the fact that it's still an opportunity to be the worst team in the NBA.
So if they grease us on a scale from 1 to 10, how mad you gonna be if they do that shit to us?
I don't know. We gotta wait till May. That's when I'll get tight. I'm not getting tight in November, bro. We'll wait. I'll cross that bridge when we get there. The fact of the matter is, there's still time to be the worst team in the NBA.
Y'all sound just like the Knicks fans that be. Y'all sound just like the Knicks fans that be hyping November, thinking they're gonna win the championship in November.
Sound just like them Knicks fans that thought they was getting Zion.
Yeah, wait, Gary, I got a question for Gary. No, wait,
there wasn't really a big.
We gotta get the number 1. We gotta get the worst record though. Don't fuck around.
Gary,
most people don't even want the number 1 pick.
John, let me hear your question. John, let me hear your question.
How's it feel having Tyrese Martin as a top option now? You excited?
So wait. One question before y'all go. Because I keep hearing y'all saying y'all want to have the worst record. Do we have the worst talent and the worst coach?
By far. We have the worst roster by far. By far. It's not even close.
Not according to Jordy.
Wait, does everybody agree with that? Because I just want to ask, because if y'all want the worst record, that means you got to have the worst talent and the worst coach.
I think
I think we do got the worst roster.
We definitely got the worst roster.
We got to average that out between the bad teams, between the talent and the coach.
Jay, it's not that. It's the fact that
it's
still time to be the worst team in the NBA, my nigga. It's
November. None of these niggas better.
I heard you. I know that.
Let me make a point, and you guys tell me why I'm wrong, right? Like, I'm not.
But it's time to not be the worst team.
I'm not upset about the win. What I'm upset about is we drafted 5 rookies, and in those 5 rookies, they played a total of 39 minutes today.
Exactly.
If we're gonna win, I want it to be because the rookies are outperforming what we thought.
Exactly what I said yesterday.
Like,
oh my God, what a waste!
We win with the rookies. I don't know why we're playing Tyrese Martin 26 minutes and Terrence Mann. Let's play all the rookies, and if they have to win games, which they won't, then they have to win games.
Tyrese Martin is literally RKM Johnson. This guy Jordan will play this guy through all the rookies, man, because he's such a great leader.
Can I
the
say
same
something?
crap we heard last year.
Do you think Jordy is trying to build?
2-10, bro. Give him a break.
Do you think Jordy is?
No, they're 2-11.
They 2-11.
build
Even
those
worse.
players' value up?
Don't worry, we're gonna lose
Wait,
more.
Scott,
games.
hold on, Stephen. Scott, what was
Or
your
better,
question?
depending on how
Huh?
you look at it.
LM?
What was your
He might
question?
be trying to build their value.
No,
up.
I
That's the only
said,
thing
do
I
you
can see
think
from this.
Jordy and Sean are trying to build those guys' value up?
I think
course
so.
they are.
I mean, that's got to be the only. That's got to be the only reason why you
It's got to
play
be the
30-something
only reason
minutes.
from a basketball standpoint.
That's the
Yo,
only
who
reason
in-
why
who
you
in
play
the
them
NBA
30-something minutes.
So let
Wait,
me ask
LM.
y'all a question.
Bro,
Who in the
bro,
NBA
you
is
have to
taking
get
Terrence
value
Mann?
out of everything.
Let me
bro.
finish.
Who in
From
the
a
NBA? Who in the NBA is taking Terrence Mann's contract?
Not many.
No, wait.
Y'all give
Just-
me a team.
I understand what you're saying. I understand.
We never know
But-
that
but-
playoff.
But what I'm
But-
saying is,
But go ahead, Scott. Yeah.
yeah, but what I'm
Go ahead,
saying is, in order to build their value up, you have to play your players in order for teams to see if it's a need. I'm just saying, you never know what injuries can happen.
It's really only
Exactly.
3 veterans.
And
It's really only
MPJ
3
is not
veterans.
moving, though.
And a team
MPJ
would
It's
rather
really
a
only
veteran.
3 veterans. Hold up.
Now,
It's
now,
time
just
out.
wait.
Time
I'm
out.
just
Time out.
saying
Time
that a
out.
team would rather a veteran if they in a position to make like
It's
the
really
middle of
only
the
3
pack.
veterans in our lineup. That's Mann, Claxton, and goddamn MPJ. That's it, bro. The rest of our roster is youth.
Yeah,
we
but
need
what
that
I'm
first round
saying
pick
is-
for MPJ, man. We need that first round. He can
When
get
you
a-
look at Therese
Bro,
Martin,
y'all
he's
not
not
listening to
MPJ,
what Scott's saying, though, bro.
Right,
Come on,
right.
bro.
Let Scott finish. Let Scott
Therese
finish.
Martin is not a rookie. You can't
Yeah,
look at
sure
him
is.
as a rookie because he's 24 years old.
No way,
I mean,
Scott.
he
no
ain't
way.
a veteran
I'm
neither.
just
He
saying-
ain't been in the league that long.
Yeah, I understand that. But I'm just saying you can't look at him as a rookie.
He a vet
Bruh,
compared to
that
Yeager.
nigga is Jalen
Right.
Wilson with a better shot. That's what he is.
He's a
I
vet compared to
understand what
Yeager.
Bro,
you're
what he's
saying,
trying to
man.
tell
But what
you
I'm
is-
saying is teams be desperate when they need a yo man. They
He took
need
off like LeBron
somebody
for that
that's
dunk,
been
though.
on the
Took off
floor.
like LeBron.
They
I
need-
understand that, but
you're not going to ask for Yeager. The man just tripped over his own crossover.
Why would we trade Yeager? He's not going anywhere.
In the first, as a starter.
Listen, I
on,
know
man.
that, but at the same time, bro, like
took a
listen,
lot
Now Koulibaly had that man in
nigga, hold up, let's
I'm just
make one.
saying.
Let's
I'm just
just
saying.
make one thing clear.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
veterans that are on our teams is the top 3 paid niggas that are on our team. That's Clax, that's MPJ, and that's Terrence Mann. MPJ just came from a champion, from a contending team. Somebody, I don't know if somebody gonna want him for $40 million, so we might be stuck with that.
They're not
nigga, just
taking
like-
We're gonna try to move that. Leave
How, who we moving that to? Who's
They're
dumb
not
enough to take
taking his
40 million?
contract this year. They're
Who's
not.
dumb enough to take a nigga
Nobody's
that's
taking
making
his
39 million? One on.
It depends on whose star go down right before the trade deadline.
Nope, and no team even got money this year. Who's taking
I-
money?
We
that's
can't
true.
trade a $40
Money
million
is different.
nigga for nothing.
Straight for John Moran.
Who's better at
Straight.
basketball?
John
Hang on,
Moran
hang
for
on.
MPJ. John Moran for
All right,
MPJ.
peoples. I don't
Go
know
ahead,
what
Gary.
world you living in.
Let me ask you a question. Who's
Shit, why
better at
not? Why
Who's
not?
better at basketball?
I said that
Michael
2
Porter
weeks
Jr.
ago,
or
a
Mikal
week ago.
Bridges?
Who's better at
I ain't
basketball?
gonna hold you.
That's Apple.
You want to flip? You want to
Yeah,
flip
not
a
gonna-
coin?
That's Apple
Right.
oranges. That's
I
Apple
ain't gonna lie, that might be a
oranges.
toss-up.
For scoring, I would
You want to
say
flip a
MPJ.
coin?
I
I'll
know
tell
might
you
be a
how you.
toss-up, I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, don't ask. You shouldn't ask. I'll tell you what. You should never ask Nets a room full of Nets fans that question ever again. Any
You know
question
who
that
they gonna
any
shoot. You
question
know
that
what you gonna
involves
Gives a little
say,
better
Jerry.
effort on
any
defense.
question that involves
Defense
Mikal
better
Bridges,
effort.
bro.
What is the answer to the question, though? I haven't heard an answer.
I
I've
say
heard
Michael
The answer
Porter
is
Jr.
flip a coin. That's the answer.
The answer's, but thank you, Scott. The answer's Michael Porter Jr. You're
Yes.
asking why would Michael Porter Jr. get $40 million? Bridges, who's considerably worse than Michael Porter, just got $40 million from a contending team. If they-
Insane.
5 years.
Insane.
A 5-year
money.
deal. What that?
Insane
He
money.
did get a 5-year deal, but that's because the Knicks been giving mid niggas a whole bunch of money. That's what they do.
That's why they trash
Hold
it.
on,
That's
hold
what
on,
they
Lee.
do.
Hold on, Lee.
what
We
they
gave
do.
Crab a bag. Don't do that.
I say all that to say, if a team thinks they're
We gave
competitive,
who a bag?
just as bad.
We gave Allen Crab a bag, bro.
Yo, they really
We
think
didn't
they
give
can
Allen
win the
Crab
championship.
$40 million a year,
Breezy,
though.
they really think they
Gary,
can win the
say it
championship.
again.
We didn't
Breezy.
give Allen Crab $40 million a year, though.
Say it again, Gary.
if there's a
We didn't
competitive
get that nigga more than we didn't get that nigga more than 15 to 20
Hold
bill.
on.
if
One
a team
mic
is
and then
competitive,
That's what we did not do.
If a team is competitive and they think Michael Porter Jr. is the piece that puts him over, they will give him the bag. Just like
yes, they will. Thank you, Gary. Thank
and
you.
What team is that?
That's what I've been saying.
The only thing is he's retiring.
And what team is that?
Potentially.
Yeah, but listen, we cannot see the future.
And what team is that?
See that nobody can tell me they saw.
Well, you scored like 32 points
trade.
today.
What team is? What team is that?
Orlando.
You said Orlando.
Orlando.
Orlando. Wait, so what's the trade package? Okay, all right. So hold up.
Entertaining this.
I don't know why they entertaining. They walking right into the trap.
I'm talking entertaining you, Leaf, because the man Gary just told you you don't know what team could have an injury or need something towards going into the playoffs. So you keep yelling what team, but you don't know what's going to happen. Scott is yelling out, you can't tell the future. We don't know. So we don't know the trade package just yet. But it could be something for the future if somebody else gets hurt or something like that.
Let's find another nigga that's making $40 million because that's the only way the deal's work in the NBA. We got to make the money match, right?
John Morant.
Hold on, let Breeze hold it. Hold on, let Breeze hold it.
Cleveland thought DeAndre Hunter was the piece. They went out and made that trade.
That's
with
true.
Atlanta.
That is true.
They still do think he's a piece.
No. They didn't.
DeAndre Hunter wasn't 40 mil though.
But I'm just saying they did go and trade for him.
But the trade happened for that reason. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So that's what I'm saying. You don't really know. It's too early to say. I mean, we in November.
Breeze, you're right, but he didn't have 48 mil attached.
Exactly. Hold up. LM is on the same page that I'm on.
Right.
Find me a nigga that's on a contending team now.
Which one of y'all would have said right now last year that Luka was going to get traded to the Lakers?
None of them.
Nobody
None of
had
them.
that
Because you don't fucking know. And you can make a lot of fucking money too.
Me, I would have said that.
Luka don't make a lot of money.
For a bag of chips.
How much Luka make?
You got traded for a bag of chips.
Luka make for over $40-something million. What we talking about?
Traded him in the middle of the season, in the middle of the night, and nobody knew.
Nobody.
I'm not saying.
I'm just saying it can happen.
Jay, quiet as cat, bro.
World crash.
I'm just saying who's gonna.
Jay, if you've been
I'm not
paying
saying that
attention to
you're
niggas
wrong.
on YouTube, bro, the way I've been in the last 3 years, they've been trying to trade Luka for the last 2 years. They just, it's just
Lee.
Mark Cuban didn't want to do it.
I'm not saying that y'all.
Mark Cuban didn't want to do it. They had to
Let
find
me
somebody to
say
do
this in
it.
hindsight is crazy because
Let me say this. Let me say this real
everybody
quick,
was in
though.
shock and awe.
I'm not
and
saying-
now it's they've
I'm
been
not
trying to
saying
trade
that
him.
Yeah,
y'all
niggas in the NBA was, but if he was Mark Cuban,
I'm not saying that y'all. I'm not saying that y'all wrong. Yes, there is possibilities people can be traded. I'm not. MPJ might be off the team. I'm not saying y'all wrong in that.
Right.
I think what me and Leaf is saying is, who are we trading for MPJ? That's the
making
teams
that- that's making
getting
that
this
much
money
money.
and getting that contract.
The only team
that is hard. That is
that's the only
valid. I understand what you're saying, LM. That's valid.
Quality.
But we can't.
I'm not saying he never gonna get traded. He definitely can get traded. It's just so who are we getting him for?
We
If you're
can't
looking
disapprove
for-
that it can happen. Now, I'm not saying LM could be. I mean, MPJ is that one that can be traded, but Nick Claxton can.
The only team that
could, but I don't know. Again, who would you trade for that contract?
The only team that might trade for
Cam Thomas could.
I feel like y'all be losing the plot.
No, wait, hold on.
I feel like y'all be losing the plot because the point was the reason why Jordy is playing. The reason why Jordy is playing these veterans is because he's trying to play up their value, and they have to be seen to be able to be traded.
There's something they see.
Whether
being a bad team,
we get that. We just saying who are they getting
he's trying to
traded
build value for these players, even the ones that you get low at a low value. Try to get rid of them for a high value.
We get that. We were trying to do that last year.
But that's why he got these dudes. But that's why Jordy.
It's just who are they getting traded for?
We don't know yet. We don't know.
I'm telling you,
y'all
man,
not
Morant,
considering. Yes, people get traded. Y'all just not considering the money aspect. Yes, they can get traded. We're not disputing that.
The money.
We need to know who is taking that money on, and nobody on these teams got.
Yeah, but you're just talking about MPJ's contract. The rest of the team's contracts are easy to move.
Only one team that could trade for MPJ is Portland. Wait, Portland is one team that could trade for MPJ. I saw one hypothetical where it would be Jeremy Grant and a first for MPJ because
Jeremy
the money
Grant
works.
contract is
First for what?
crazy
For
though. I ain't gonna hold you.
this draft
Jeremy
first?
Grant
For a late
contract is
first,
out of
Man,
pocket. I ain't gonna lie.
I heard Dallas is about to blow it up.
You said who
What do we
first?
get- a late first. It's a late first in the
late first.
hypothetical.
How much is like a 198, right? He got like 4 years.
I mean, you don't know
198.
what can
I don't
happen.
know.
Man.
Jeremy-
You just don't
Oh boy,
know.
Jeremy Grant.
I
That's
just
how much
know
he
that
got.
the
4
Nets
years,
are
Well,
looking.
well, you
I don't
talk
like
about
Jeremy
matching the
Grant.
money. That's one deal that works on paper.
Now, there's one
Jeremy
thing
Grant
that
can
I
work,
want to
but do
say.
they want him though?
There's
Look,
one thing I wanna say is
MPJ
that-
is making
Jeremy
38
Grant can
mil.
get you like 20 points a game, though. He can get you
MPJ is making 38 mil right now. Listen, I'm gonna go along the line of the notable players that's making around the same amount. SGA, who just won it all. Tyrese Maxey, Brandon Ingram, Franz Wagner, Scotty Barnes, Harden, Darius Garland, Ja Morant, Zion Williamson, OG Anunoby, Sabonis, Ant-Man, Tyrese Halliburton, Siakam, Trae Young, Luka. They all making in between that range right now.
Any of them niggas could get traded.
Anybody.
We not saying-
If
of
Luka
course they
can
Any of
get
them niggas
traded,
can get
the
traded.
whole Nets roster
Okay.
can be traded.
And
The whole
especially
Nets roster.
if one of them niggas get injured and a team needs somebody, the Nets will take on the injured
Nah,
nigga
the
to
injured
keep
is worse
taking.
though. I think the injury, if they injured, is worse.
You know what's
'Cause now
crazy though?
Who's taking an
I
injured
believe
player?
that last part, bro. Jay got me on that, bro. Like we would definitely take on a nigga that's 40 million in the hole.
You know, we got
and
an
that's hurt.
ambulance at
Yeah,
the
oh yeah, we
Barclays
got an
Center.
ambulance pulled up to anybody arena. Yo, we'll take that nigga, just throw him in there.
I'm
We
just
got
saying
him.
that's the type of
So
shit.
bad
Can we
you
get
do
it at the
that.
2026 first round pick? Maybe.
Them
No,
niggas
we
that-
cannot.
them niggas that trade
not
something.
somehow.
What's the Nets?
No,
What's
we
the
cannot
Nets
think about
hospital?
that.
Somehow,
ACC?
like a top 10.
Yeah, you
No,
way-
no top
you
10
high.
potential pick.
Top
No,
10
no,
definitely
no,
high.
no.
I don't know. I don't
Definitely,
know.
LM is
somebody,
right, though. The
somebody
money is
want
different now.
Nicholas.
If we could
Somebody
trade
need Nicholas,
all
man.
right, let me listen.
Somebody-
If we could
somebody
trade
pick Nicholas.
MPJ, if we could trade MPJ for Zion right now, would y'all be all right with that?
Ugh.
With a pick?
With one
With a
pick,
pick?
maybe. With one pick. I'm not going
First round
high.
pick? Yes.
Yeah, first round
Pelicans
pick.
got
They gave up
all
their
kind of
picks.
picks.
They don't have one this year.
They gave away
What
picks.
about next
They
year?
traded
I'm sure
down
they got
just to
more
get
picks,
just to
man.
get
What
Derek
about
Queen.
Queen?
Because they're so sorry.
They gave away picks already.
That's what I'm saying. What picks y'all talking about?
What
No,
picks
I'm
y'all
just
talking
saying,
about?
do
They
they have
gave up.
picks?
They gave up picks to get Derek Queen and
They gave away the 2026.
What if they give up Derek Queen too?
Joe Dumars.
No,
No, they traded in the draft to get Derek
No, they're
Queen.
not getting rid of Queen
Yeah,
Scott.
what
They're not getting rid of Queen.
Listen,
Come on.
Sean Marks got to speak up that hustle. He got to know how to.
He's
do
got
the
a
street
hustler. This is Sean Marks we're talking about. A con artist. A con
Sean
job.
Marks gotta speak
Mickey
up the
Mouse
hustle.
rings, bro. Come on.
Con Mark.
Hey, you can't
It's a
blame
straight from Brooklyn,
Jack,
man.
man. You can't blame him, all right?
Pick up the hustle, bro. This
He
nigga
called
ain't
them
got
Pick
no
up
con
the
hustle.
hustle. Like,
He
come
just
on.
can't. He just
That
can't do
nigga
what
hustle was
Scott
sweet.
Payne's
Wait,
way
let me
through,
talk to Scott
man.
for the Scott. This is the same guy that's putting
That's
Terry
all
Smart on a pedestal
know,
because it's
I
all
know.
part of development. Stop with that. Sean
I
Marks is a
think
con
Sean Marks
artist.
is Pat Riley or
Bro, I don't know why you,
Oh, man.
Scotty. I don't know why you fix your face to say that shit, bro. Like, oh my god.
I mean, maybe I wish he was. That's all.
Yeah, we
I
all
never really
wish.
understood
We all
why.
wish we had a different
Why?
GM,
Why?
a different
When that
owner.
nigga, when Tyrese Martin get traded for some young talent, y'all gonna be surprised. Like,
Oh
man,
yeah, that word up.
Oh,
nigga, like,
this
yo,
guy's a
man, we ain't know we
this
could
guy's
get
a
that
journeyman.
young
Depends on who the
guy.
young talent is.
The guy's
Get
a
traded for young
journeyman.
talent.
Come on.
I
What he
listen.
said?
Depends
Yo,
on what the
Sean
young
got
talent
that in
is.
him.
If it's
I don't
Cedric Coward, I'll be hyped. If you got him,
Yeah,
for Terrence
right. They
Martin.
take a Cedric Coward away. Wishful thinking,
Listen,
buddy.
John, don't underestimate
That's
a
funny.
trade or deal.
Scott,
That's
the
what I'm
best guy
saying.
that has
If a
value
dude-
is Nick
don't-
Claxton right now. The
there's
only guy
new
with true
players
value
coming
is
in.
Claxton. Everybody else's value is not that great right now. Even Cam Thomas, you want to
Yo.
get someone, you're probably getting a second round pick.
Yo,
Now you getting
Claxton,
that's what
Claxton,
Cam
and
gotta-
MPJ.
Cam gotta
Yo,
go trade. Yo, y'all be talking
they
in
gonna be
circles
hot
because the
in the
man
trade
is
market.
telling
Yo,
you
Claxton
if
and
they
MPJ.
can play and play
somebody
well,
gonna need
then they
MPJ.
would build their
Promise.
value. But you're telling me their value is in the toilet right now, and they can't do anything with them.
Nah,
And
they
why
injured,
they want
their
them to
value
play
goes down.
so they
championship
could build their
experience.
value
You know
up,
that,
and it
MPJ.
won't be in the
One
toilet
mic.
anymore.
Right.
But if they get injured though, their value goes down. You don't
Oh,
want
if
to
they
be
get
injured.
injured, then they crapped out. They crapped out. That's the shit.
But the thing
Then
that
we're
LM said
screwed.
that was
Then we're
right. The
screwed,
money is
yeah.
not the same. The
You're
money
not
is
The
different.
money definitely ain't
You
the same.
The
already don't
money
even
is
want.
not like it
But
was
but
5
John,
years
you
ago.
saying we screwed, but you already don't want to play them and don't want their value to go up anyway. So if they get injured, then the young kids just gotta play.
The problem, Jay, is we're not pushing the young guys enough. Like this could have been a perfect game. Listen, I
It's a
understand it.
long-term strategy,
The
not a
Nets are going to
short-term
beat some.
strategy.
Listen, we're going to beat some bad teams this year. We all see that. But it's like, look what happened last year. Everybody thought, oh, the wins we had against certain teams didn't matter. But it did matter. It's like, this is the
With
one year you
Thomas
can't
Hayes.
repeat the same mistakes. The
I
goal is to
think
get
you
a
should play the
franchise
vets
guy.
and the
I mean,
rooks
Jay,
together,
look
man.
at our roster right now. We don't have a franchise guy, a secondary guy, or a third
Play
guy.
the
We're
rooks
basically
and the
it's a
vets.
scrap job right
Play
now.
the rookies and the
There is no
vets
roster
together.
right
Because
now.
that's what
First of all,
y'all
we don't even
asked
have
for.
5
Y'all
rookies
asked
to
for a
put on the
scrap
court.
job so you could be 2-11, and you
Yeah, and
2-11,
instead we're
and you
getting.
just mad you not 1-13.
No, instead we're getting Jordy Fernandez, who's on some mission because this guy thinks he's the second coming of Greg
Yo, bro,
Popovich with
you
this
up here
team, bro.
No,
crying
he's
Come
because
no,
on.
he's not on a
you
mission, bro.
crying
He's
up here
trying to
one
keep
You
win.
his
just said he's trying to go
job.
on leave. You just said he's trying to save his job, Leaf. Now you say he's not on a mission. What is it, Leaf? You told me this guy only needs
I
to save
said it.
his
Hold
job.
on, wait,
Now it's
Of
not a
John,
course you
mission.
want to
relax.
save your job,
John,
nigga. What the
relax.
fuck?
Hold on. But
Come on,
I
Leaf.
said it.
Come
I
on,
said it
Leaf.
in the. I said it in the other stream, bro. He only been a head coach for 1 year of his life. 1
That's
year.
true.
This is his second year as a head coach. This is basically his dream job, bro. Like
Yeah.
he's one of the youngest
Slave
coaches in
job.
the league. It has
Ain't
to be,
nobody
bro.
drop.
Like if you become a head
Leave,
coach
he
at
followed
age
the
30,
program
if you
his
become
job
a
is
head coach,
secure, man.
you've been an assistant. Hold on, wait. You've been an assistant coach for years in this league. That means that you've been waiting your turn for a while. Now you finally got it. He is trying to keep his job as head coach. He doesn't know how to keep it because
Leave,
he
his
doesn't have no
job is
commitment.
At the
He's trying to
secure,
be
expense of
man.
our
His
successful,
future.
job is
right?
I'm
He
with
want
you,
to
secure.
Leaf.
be.
At the
He want to
expense of
have a
our
successful
future, he's
career.
doing this.
Hold on. This is the problem. There's no real communication between the coaching staff and management, because if it was, they would be on the same page about what they need to do and what they are trying to do to get to
They
the
on
number
the
one
same
pick. They
page,
they are
bro.
not on the same page
Bro,
because
listen, more times than not, you want to give a rookie coach a player development situation. He got all new assistant coaches. Hold on. He got all new assistant coaches. He put them in a situation where you start from the ground up, start from the root. We're giving you a rich soil. You get to do some of the things that you want to do, but yeah, you're going to lose because we want to focus on the draft. So Jordy walked into a situation where the drafts, he get the draft picks in the next 2 years, and a lot of coaches build that way. A lot of coaches get they start that way. They just need an organization that's going to trust them. And the Brooklyn Nets shouldn't have a rapport where they could just fire any coach. They need to keep a good coach when they get one. You know what I'm saying? So out of
exactly.
respect, you gotta have that bond for that matter.
And the last time I checked, Dagenhart from the OKC Thunder, when he first got that job after whatchamacallit, Westbrook left and Chris Paul got there for that 1 year, guess what? He only had one top 5 pick. You know who that top 5 pick was? It was Holmgren. That was it. Everybody else just fit in, bro. Like, bro, listen. If y'all saying we only need a top 5 pick, we don't need anything top 3. Stick to that.
Nah, leave.
We're doing
Remember,
fine.
Mark was there. Mark was there when they had. Mark was
Because
there
when I
they
said
first
we
got
need a
Giddey,
top
though.
3, bro, like everybody else was like, nah, we only need top 5. Leave.
Top
Yo, check
5.
out
Leave,
Caleb.
leave,
Check out
leave.
Already
Caleb
got
Wilson,
top
yo.
5.
Leave.
That's what y'all was telling
there.
me.
Hold on. Mark was there when they got Giddey, bro. Giddey was their first pick of the rebuild.
I know he was
was
there
there.
when they got Giddey. That
He
was
was there.
after Chris Paul.
Right. So, but look, right. So cool. Stay with me. He's been there since they traded CP3.
Right.
Those 2 years they tanked. They got Giddey the first year, and then the second year they got Shet. So he's been there for the 2 tanking seasons, which
Right.
means he had to develop Shea, he had to develop Dort, he had to in Lou Dort,
Develop J-Dub.
Shea, right. So he's been there for the tanking seasons, and he's there now for the winning season. I think Horty would be good if, you know what I'm saying, if shit go right here. I don't think you should fire him. I think once he gets his
Getting
pieces,
fired. I
he
told
might
y'all
be
he's
able to
set
do
up for the
something.
kill,
Let's see
bro.
how next year's draft goes, Olem, and then we'll see how your perception is of that.
His
This is a very important season to get
here's
it
the
right,
problem,
Donovan.
bro. Like
They set
you
him up
gotta
for the kill.
ask yourself, bro, how many
Nah, Jordy set
19
himself up for failure, Jay.
y'all gotta ask yourself how many 19,
How he set
20-year-old
himself up?
rookies
Y'all gotta ask yourself how many 19 and 20-year-old rookies is coming into a big ass market like the one that we're in and going off at will. How many of these rookies this year?
Cam Boozer, Peterson. I could give you a list of other guys that could do it in Brooklyn if they actually were drafted here.
That could do it, or is that they are doing it?
Will do it. Have you seen in college? They're advanced level what they're doing right now.
Didn't we say the same thing about this year's class, bro?
But to Lee's point, the only thing
the
that
only
I
one
worry
doing
about
it is VJ for real.
And
VJ had a slump, bro, and now he done ran into a slump. Cooper Flag is basically out in Dallas alone by himself.
But Leaf, to your point, I think once you get even if you get AJ Cameron or Darren Peterson here,
Ace Bailey don't even start.
He starts. The problem with that is once they get
Utah, man. How much you guys like that?
The problem is next year. I didn't realize it, but the problem is even if you get, let's say the NBA blesses, the only thing is with that either one of those three. The only issue is next year, of course they're going to grow and learn, but it is kind of an incentive to be above 500 because Houston on our pick. So necessarily, we're going to have to see some winning out of these guys. I don't know what you're doing for
winning, not some winning.
Bro, this is what get me mad about y'all, bro. Because y'all expect to be the worst team in the league this year and next year automatically be above 500. How, my nigga? It don't work like that. You gradually get better from time to time. You're not going to hit rock bottom and then be above 5. We wasn't even above 500 last year.
Jay, we're in the East. What do you think above 500 is?
Jay, you see what Wemby's doing for
Was we above 500 last year? Was we above 500 last year? Was we above 500 the year before that?
I've seen 7 seeds that are 39 and 43. What do you mean? What do you mean about? It's not that much of a bargain in the Eastern Conference.
But that's not above 500.
They are 16.
You just said above 500. That's what you said. That's
they're
what I'm reacting
16 though. But the point I'm making is even if
I'm reacting to you saying we about to be the last seed, then above 500 the next year.
Let's need some real players after the draft.
Hold on.
They gotta clean the house, yo.
Yes, above 500.
I'm just put y'all on
the grail in terms of
and this is where I gotta agree with Jay on this, bro, because there's only 3 rookies that's only getting over 30 minutes a game this year to start the year. And this is when we only 12 games in. Derek Queen has not started a game in this league. Ace Bailey only started 3 games
since they fired Willie Green.
No, right. He has not started. I just looked at StatMuse. He did not start a game in this league yet. It says 12 games played, 0 started. Ace Bailey
Which is why they fired Willie Green.
Bro, I don't know. Hey, they fired Willie Green because they was 2-11. That's why they fired him.
But Queen should have been started though. I think that's the point. That's why they put James Morogo in charge.
Listen. Probably. But my point is this: how many of these rookies is dragging these broken franchises on their back?
You're the same guy that told me if we had Zach Edey, we're winning 40 games, man. Such one player.
Hold on, let's not.
I know Leaf didn't say that,
bro.
He did say that. He did say that.
Zach Edey was starting on a top 5 team in the West.
Let me go somewhere with the conversation, please.
Go ahead.
That's too much though. That's why.
Hold on, peoples, please. This is from November 6th. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all who did the article. I don't know if y'all want to validate it, but it's an article all in the same, right? Interbasket. Now, they got Khan at 1, VJ at 2. Now, I think this list is false just off of that. VJ has clearly been the number 1 guy.
Have you seen Khan?
You ain't been watching Khan lately.
You're not watching Khan. You're not watching Khan.
Khan watching Khan.
Khan is going crazy.
You have not been watching Khan.
Todd Knicker's doing what Austin Reeves is doing right now, guys. Just let that sink in for a bit.
Khan is going crazy. You haven't been watching.
What else, Khan?
Yo, y'all remember
he just dropped
a couple weeks ago, I was up here saying, yo, I was clowning the Con Knipple all year, but it might have been a good thing. Because remember, all year they was attaching our name to Con
when he
Knipple, and
scored
we was
30
up here
points.
clowning
When
it
he
the
scored
whole
30, no
time.
way, yo.
We was like, yo, I
No
don't
way.
want the nipple, man. Get the nipple out of here.
He wasn't gonna get him anyway because he went fourth.
Yo, Jay,
No,
that's
but that's
I
what.
remember
Yo,
that.
y'all remember all them tankathons that kept saying we was gonna get him, and everybody was in here
Yeah.
tight. Like, nah, we don't want him. We want this guy.
Right.
But Con
Only
Knipple ain't looking that
Dylan wanted
bad.
Con Knipple because he a Duke fan.
You said only Dylan? You said? Yeah, you're right.
He a Duke
You're
fan.
right.
He was on.
You're right.
He was. That's the team he played for.
Yo, he.
But the nipple not looking
But
that
Breeze,
bad. Man.
look,
That's true,
Breeze.
like
The reason why Con Knipple is also up there, they're giving him 33 minutes per game, bro. He's playing. He's in the starting lineup and he's playing. The more minutes he's getting, of course he's gonna put up 30. Like you playing 34 minutes, 35 minutes.
Yo, we're still waiting for Danny
you throw him out
Wolf
here,
and shit.
he gonna ball out.
Yo,
Yeah,
they about to
that's
send
what you
LaMelo
do,
Ball
man.
out of Charlotte, man. Con Knipple's replacing LaMelo, man. They're about to call it. Like, LaMelo's done, man. He done.
Con, Cedric, and Coop. Y'all believe that?
Yo, LaMelo gets replaced by
that's
Knipple.
accurate. Cedric is balling out, and
Cedric
VJ
is
is
balling
too,
out.
but Cedric's balling out. Yeah, this
But
is
but
accurate.
but but
Who you
usually
Cedric on again? The Memphis? Where you at?
the rookies the rookies that ball out, it all depends on their minutes, bro. Like it really does, bro. Like
That's what I'm saying. Con's getting 35 minutes.
And the team.
Con is getting 32 minutes.
It has a lot to do with.
Con is getting
it's a
32
lot
minutes
of
a
moving
game
parts.
on a shitburger ass franchise, bro. How could he not start?
Yeah, it's a lot of
They got
moving
Cedric
parts
at
to
3.
that, man.
They do got Cedric at 3.
It's
They got
a
Cooper
lot
at
of
4.
moving parts to that.
They got Queen at 5. Dylan Harper at 6. Trey Johnson
Bench
at
player.
7.
Bench player.
No, Con was drafted to start, bro. He was drafted.
Yeah, Con definitely was drafted to
Con
start.
was drafted to start.
Yeah, he was drafted to start.
Derek Queen has not started a game in this league yet, and he's top 5.
Now he started tonight. Did he start tonight?
He did not start tonight. No.
But hold on. Yeah, let Ice in this conversation. Y'all talk to us. Who you think is the top 3 picks so far?
Top 3 what?
The top 3
rookies.
players that got drafted, like not they draft pick per se, but how they've been playing since the start of the season.
Yeah, Cedric Howard, Con, and Coop.
Lee, he started tonight against the Golden State. They just lost.
Yeah, Cedric Howard, Con, and Coop.
They put
Right,
him at the center
I
position.
missed that. He did start it tonight, but he only played 24 minutes, bro, because he had
So, hold
Drake.
on, so how serious is it with Cedric? Because it looked like they're gonna blow it up with the Grizzlies. You think they're gonna keep Cedric and try to build off that?
Yeah, nah, Cedric is serious, bro. He's been putting up some real crazy numbers, and his field goal percentage has been wild crazy. I think like he broke a record or something for being a young player or something like that. One of those type.
Yeah, his efficiency is nuts.
Who, Con?
No, Cedric
No,
Howard.
Cedric.
Okay, got it.
Now where was Cedric picked drafted at? What number?
Cedric was picked at
11 or 12.
11th. Yeah, he was drafted at 11. He was traded for the Asian kid. He was traded for the Asian kid.
Got him.
He was traded for the Asian kid.
Of course we could have, because
Our
it's a
front
lot
office
to do
doesn't
with
draft
your
right.
picking.
But I think
It's a lot to do with your picking.
Ice Coward is 23, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Yo,
older, but
he mad old, yo. He's like
D,
24 years old, some shit. Oh,
He's not
not
old,
old.
man.
He's like
Not
24
old
years
now.
old, yo.
Bro, he
Nah,
20.
he ain't
Nah,
no
he
20.
22.
Older,
bro.
I get what you mean.
He's
He's
22.
old in terms
Yeah,
of.
he went
I
to
know. I'm
the
talking about. I'm talking
He
about
was
like
old.
I'm
That
talking
nigga
about
that
for
old, he got
NBA.
picked that high, bro.
Hold on. I tell you, he went to a
For young
division
NBA.
division 2 school. He wasn't in a you know what I mean? He wasn't in one of the top ranked colleges.
So
and
what kind of numbers he put up in Division 2 though?
Oh, he was hurt, but I can't remember what.
He still went 11.
Yes, because at the combine he impressed everybody with his shooting and his height, his wingspan, his defense, all that stuff, and his jumping ability, and say he can shoot lights out.
Keep telling y'all, them pre-draft workouts go a long way. Man.
Yeah, so he
Yeah,
impressed everybody.
because he graduated like 5 years.
He was a part of the COVID. He was a part of the COVID graduates. That's what it was. That nigga
Miami.
graduated. He graduated high school. That nigga graduated high school in
2020.
2020, bro. Like, yeah, come on, bro. Like, yeah.
Grown ass man in the combine with the 18-year-olds.
Of course. How can he
He's
not?
23,
How can he not
bro.
stand
He's
out?
not
He
like
ain't got
come
no
on,
scouting
people.
report against that nigga.
He's not.
Nah,
Y'all know like he's 30.
I'm just being funny. You already know. I'm trying to be funny. He's a 23-year-old.
You know, serious question is why wasn't Ice part of the scouting department, man? This guy knew the best players to get before this organization talked about him. Seriously.
They needed Ice up there with AC Law, man.
Bro,
Yo, seriously, we could have got multiple
They could have
players.
got Ice, bro. They could have just got a link to the pod, just an AirPod,
Yo,
threw it in on the way
yes,
to the bar.
yes.
They could have just
They
listened.
could have been in the front. Word, we could have been in that room. You know what I'm saying? Put Ice in there. Like, yo, what do y'all think we should do?
We would have been up right now. You heard?
We got Nick Clifford and Ryan Corkbrennan, man. Like we could have done this really well this past summer, man.
We might have
Ryan
to get rid of our
Corkbrennan next to
GM.
Clax all clowny is tough.
Yo, I would have been scary good,
See, but
man.
look,
Like,
see,
man.
this is what see, y'all be pissing me off, man. Because the other day when I asked y'all if we drafted the wrong guys, y'all
We
said,
might-
"Hell no, we got the right dudes." They good.
No, we
y'all
might
got.
have to-
I didn't
but
say
now,
that. I
rid of
but
our
you
said
saying
how
we
GM.
should
did
just bring in
Diego
ice
work out with
guys.
Wolf. I didn't say it was great. I
But
said Diego
we
accounted
don't
for
know.
the
It's still
play.
early, man. It's
What's gonna
still
happen to the
early.
rookies?
Pissing me off.
We don't know what's gonna happen.
It's still early, man. We don't know what jump these guys could take.
I will
I
say
feel
this.
you. I feel you.
I will say this. One way to
Y'all
justify
just
these
be
meaningless wins
flip-flopping
is
sometimes.
here's a way to justify these meaningless wins. You have to trade for a second pick in this draft somehow. Whether it's putting all these second round picks together, get a second pick, man, just in case this draft doesn't go your way. Like we need some insurance here. We have no insurance going to next year. It's one pick, and then you got to win. That's it. Like
No, we
that's
got
like the main thing
we still
that's
got a
missing right
33rd
now.
pick, man. We still
I
got
don't
the
disagree
early
with
in the
that.
second.
That's
round.
a
But we
second
drafted-
round pick.
Yeah,
we
I know.
And can I
But
just
it's
say
not like
this?
it's the 50th pick. Or
And can I
something.
just say this? The main problem right now is we have snakes behind us right now in the draft. The Kings are purposely bombing out. The Clippers, oh my God, the Clippers. They're relying on
my
James
God,
Harden
yo,
40 triple doubles every game just to stay above water. The OKC has their pick. Like their teams trying to jump us right
No,
now.
the Clippers-
Hoping we
the
beat
Clippers
Nah, if
ourselves.
OKC get the number one
That's
pick
the
because of the
problem.
Clippers, I might be done.
The
watching.
Clippers
Yeah,
are
man,
4-9.
that's
imagine
what's
OKC
upsetting.
get the number one
The
pick.
Clippers are
LF, that's what's
4-9.
upsetting about beating these bad teams is we're doing their dirty work and they could
The
jump
Grizzlies
us.
are 4-10.
That can't happen.
Yo, we're not gonna win more games. The Celtics are better
Clippers
than
can
us.
still get it together.
Back-to-back games
Yeah,
against
they
Yo,
Celtics.
still
We're
LF,
gonna
got
drop
have
them
you seen
games.
have you seen the
We're gonna
Clippers?
drop
Just
them
lost
games
Derek
against
Jones
Celtics.
tonight. Yo,
Yeah,
Jalen
but
Brown
they-
fell on his kneecap, bro, and he had to get helped
We're
out.
still
They're in
beat
trouble.
trouble.
Did
Derek
his
Jones.
hairline, did his hairline stay intact?
Yeah, his hairline stood attack, but his knee went. His knee went.
the
His knee went.
hairline, yo.
Oh wait. Oh God, Jay.
Yo, what happened to his knee, John?
Yo,
What the fuck
nah,
happened
that
to
shit
his
is just funny to me because
Nah,
he done put his hairline on 4 different people.
I think
It's
what
an
happened
epidemic
was
with him.
I think Jalen Brown got shoved by somebody and he slipped right into Derek Jones' knee and it buckled and he had to help get carried out by his teammates.
What, Derek Jones?
One loss and we be right back in third spot.
Now
wait,
listen, man.
Jalen Brown is playing next game as long as he's playing against us.
Yo, we
listen,
talking about
as long as
getting
he's playing
all.
against
You
us.
talking about getting all these people. Even if we got Renard, Coward, and all these people, who's to know if 40 would have played them if this is the case?
Nah, he would have played. He would have played them, right? Because those dudes on a different level from our guys. Like Drake, you can see Drake is on a different level. He still needs some work, but he's on. You know what I mean? Those dudes are like a notch higher. I want to say, and he would have had no choice but to play them because they would have shown out in practice.
I don't know. Ice Cargrunner might have been in the G, especially you got Claxton playing like this, and then Dayron in the back. I don't know.
Corkbrennan got off to a great start. I think he's the best shot blocker besides Wemby.
Right, but on Charlotte, he's starting because Charlotte don't got a big. So he's gonna do that.
They don't need Claxton anymore, that's for sure. They definitely don't need Claxton, so count them out.
Hold on, LM, ain't that the whole point? You draft what you need. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we not gonna play him with Claxton to start in 5.
And that's a fair point from LM, man. Like that's the thing that would hurt us actually.
Like Charlotte, they have no center. They
Corkbrennan.
traded Mark Williams and they traded homeboy, Nick Richards or whatever the case may be. So they had no center. They had no choice but to get Corkbrennan. Like we got Claxton and we got Sharp. I don't know if he would have got minutes. He probably would have been in the G.
Right where Wolf at.
Yeah.
Yo, Wolf should be called up, man. Wolf is
Man,
just
I feel
ready,
like
man.
Wolf might be the best one out of all of them, but they hiding him in the G League
Wolf
because
need to come up, man.
they don't.
Wolfpack, man, light the Wolfpack up. Let's go.
I just gotta see. I gotta see it, but it
Wolf
just
got high
looks
key
like
sell
he
jerseys too.
Who?
I feel like Wolf can sell jerseys. They just
Yo,
gotta play him.
If we drafted
Yeah, but
DeBonsta and paired him with Clowney and Wolfman, that's a fun front court.
yeah,
That would be a
I
fun
think
front court.
it's a real funny narrative to me to think that they think that Wolf and Drake Powell would actually save this team. That's why they not playing them together. Like they like yo, these niggas might actually get a couple wins. These niggas is alright, so we gonna make sure they is far away from each other, man.
Yo, Drake Powell was good tonight. Those 3 buckets he scored so quickly. It's like, damn, the speed this guy has. Like, we knew he's athletic, but he's quick when he wants to be.
And I definitely see what y'all saying about his defense. His defense is
Right.
definitely like he played. Who he remind me of? One of our other guards we used to have. Like, damn. It's another
He was
guard
a
we had
defender?
that played real tough defense, like recently. Fucking
It's about a guy like Damari Carroll,
Dennis Smith Jr.?
any of those?
maybe, yeah, Dennis Smith
Dennis
Jr.
Smith-
a little
Dennis,
bit on
Dennis.
defense. Know what I mean, the way he just up in the nigga chest, like he's not letting you get much space. Know what I mean, he's bumping you off balance a little bit. Know what I mean, good.
I wouldn't mind having that guy
Dennis
as a
Smith
vet
Jr.
again.
was
Yo, he should be a vet
defender
for us.
of the
If we're ready to
year.
compete again, I wouldn't mind bringing Dennis back, man. That guy actually gives you toughness. That's somebody you should have on your bench.
Remember when we had Harry Giles on this team and niggas got injured and Giles didn't
Bro, I don't want to remember.
I'm not
Bro,
playing
what
the guy.
you said?
I'm not
You
playing
said
the
Harry
guy.
Giles, bro. I don't want to remember that shit. Bro, we got a nigga, bro. We signed him, ain't even played a nigga, bro. Like, so I don't want to remember
But
that
you
shit.
believe you see the consistent. At least our team consistent. We don't play.
Yeah, consistently bad.
We consistently get niggas and don't play them, bro.
Yo, man.
Shit, Edmund Sumner was alright for us too.
Yo, we should have
he
catch
was,
something,
bro.
man. That kid
Sumner
was
was nice,
quick.
too.
That kid
Sumner
was the
was nice,
flash.
too.
People
I like
call that kid the
Sumner.
blur, man. He was
Something
quick.
was alright. He just didn't have no control, bro. Like that's what it was.
Wait, no, Leaf. He was playing well for us, man. He was a good spark plug
Nah,
for
him
us.
and Cam Thomas was during
Yeah,
that.
in
that
the
era
open,
was
in the
pretty
open
good.
court, yeah, he was lit, bro. Like, but as soon as you closed the court and got on defense, that nigga was That nigga was.
Oh no, he was definitely
very
on
limited.
defense a little bit. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
That nigga was very, very limited in the half court set.
Dennis Smith is still around, and
That's another nigga that I don't want to remember, bro. Oh god.
No, Dennis Smith would be good for the rookies
Nah,
right now.
Dennis
He's a
Smith was
tough
pretty good
defender,
for us.
man.
Yeah,
we
he's
should bring
good.
him back. That's a guy to look out for. You get him on the
Why
Look
would
at
we
that.
need?
They
Why
talk
would we
about-
need a point guard that don't space the floor, bro?
He's
Yeah,
a
see,
good
Brad
vet
said in the
league.
chat-
These are the type of vets you need if you're trying to
Brad
grow
said
rules
Wolf
in the
That's a
league.
averaged
nigga that you need
22
to
and 10 in
practice,
the
bro.
G
Like
League.
to play 1-on-1 with, bro. That's what it was. That's what
That's
it
what I'm
is.
saying. Wolf need to get out the G, bro.
It-
I think they
Look,
about
I'm
that
telling
time.
you, if
I
this
would
nigga
like to
Wolf
see him
come
out
up,
of
man, they might
Yo.
start winning some more games. Then y'all gonna be more mad in here.
Yep.
Niggas at
Jay,
more
if
games.
the
That
rookies
ain't
help
matter.
us win
Teams like
games, I will
OKC
be
and
fine
these
with
other
that because you
teams.
have to live with that. If the rookies help us win games, I'm totally fine with that. It's just
We
you're letting
gonna
the
be
vets win the games.
4
man.
and 10.
So if the
Y'all
rookies
gonna
get
be
us
like,
to
whoa.
the 12th pick, you be
Who
good.
we
Yeah,
face
but
Tuesday, Boston?
No,
But Jay-
if the rookies help us win games, then we found our 5 niggas that we need to rebuild with.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just that simple.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right.
Nah, I'm just joking with y'all, man. I know
No,
y'all like
okay.
losing this shit.
All right.
No, we really don't. I
Bro,
wish we
like,
could start
bro,
winning too fast, man,
listen.
but
The
this
thing
what we're
is
saying. We're
that
in
we
these
can't
circumstances right now.
make up
It is.
we can't make up who we mad at, bro. We can't make up our mind who we pissed off at. So the tankers section of our fan base, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit. That
They
shit is
mad
like
at Horde. Well, Hordy is the.
that shit is
blame
like
for
the
what I'm
sun, the
hearing.
moon, and the stars all in one,
They-
bro. Like,
they
I ain't
drafted-
gonna lie to
Gordon's
you.
just
drafted
damaging
3
himself right
guards
now,
and they
LM.
still
That's
don't
all
have
on
a
him.
guard.
He's got a chip
Nah,
on his
he
shoulder.
is
The size
mad
of
at
Mount
Hordy
Fury
Neither
right
one of
Toronto,
them can
man.
dribble.
He got
I
a chip
swear.
on his shoulder.
None
It's
of
not even
them
a
can
fact.
get up to the
To
court.
be fair, I'm not mad at Hordy for wanting to win. Like, he's a coach. You're not gonna go out there and say,
Right.
"Yo, let's lose." But
You know what
play
I
the
just
young
hold
guys.
up? You know what I just realized, bro? Out of the five
I
dudes
just
we
realized
drafted,
you ain't let LM finish.
Yeah, let him.
That's what I realized.
Nah, Leaf can go. Leaf can go.
Fuck.
never
The nigga
mind all of that,
said,
Jay.
yeah, the nigga was going somewhere with that.
Yo, let him
He had
finish. Wait, let him
Listen,
finish.
bro.
Let him finish real quick.
Jay, trust me, this is real important. Out of the 5 players we drafted, only one of them, bro, is a nigga.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
LM,
What's your
come
point,
on,
LM?
man.
What's your point, LM? Please.
That ain't
Oh my
alarming to
god!
y'all?
The fact of the matter is, besides these horrendous points,
Why not?
if
Oh my God.
Horty was coming into this approach where, yo, I'm gonna be a psychopath by trying to win with the rookies and see how that go, cool, I'll be all for it. But dude, you playing Terrence Mann more than Yegor,
Oh,
like that shit
yikes.
is nasty work. I just think that
but honestly,
I just think if you're gonna do that, make it balanced. Like if you like to Jay's point, if you're gonna play the vets to get to trade them, cool. But balance that with the rookies too. Let Drake play with man in them, or start with man.
Drake Powell should be starting and man should be a bench piece, man.
But
we know
honestly
this. We
speaking,
know this.
really, like to leave defense, it seems to me like these guys don't have that skill level at their position to actually be on court in the NBA.
Which guys? Wait, Scott. Which guys? Scott. Which guys?
Drake Powell.
Let me disagree with Scott.
Yegor's getting there. Yegor's getting there a little bit.
Look, these guys that are
is
professional
unique. Danny
NBA
Wolf
players,
is unique.
look, these guys that are professional NBA players like Terrence Mann and even Tyrese Martin, like they know the calls, they know the plays. Even if they wasn't a point guard, they played next to a professional point guard, so they know what to do because they've watched that guy. So they're trying to get them to mimic the habits of what a professional point guard would do.
But you can't be a point guard in the NBA if you can't dribble.
Yegor's dribbling is getting better.
If you can't get it up half court.
If you can't beat nobody off the dribble, bro, like
if you can't get up half court, you are not NBA material yet.
Scott, if that's directed at Yegor, he's improving on it. Yegor is improving on it. The other guys are doing that. Okay.
Why is it that Terrence Mann can get the ball at the court better than you?
layup and shit.
He never played point guard a day in his life.
But that's what I'm saying. They done been around point guards since they've been in the NBA. So it's like when you've been around guys and you've been in the locker room, you know what they doing. Like if you know your teammates' assignments, you could do that if you had to step in.
I agree with you, Jay. But I looked at New Orleans with Fears, and he gets up the court. You know why he get up the court? Because he know that hand check is coming. He can dribble. He get up the court. He put pressure on you. You press him, he goes by you. Nobody on this team can get by anybody in the NBA.
Well,
they
Yegor
have to
has a
fight
few
to get up the
times.
court.
Well, Yegor has a few times.
Nolan Trior. His feet is literally off the floor.
Oh, no, he needs a lot of work. He needs a lot of work.
I still think Igor jump shot is better though.
No one is showing promise. The only problem with him is that he's too speedy for his own
turnovers in the
good.
G League, man.
Well, speaking of G League, Saraf hurt himself tonight, so Nolan's going to get a lot of leeway now.
You mean to tell me you draft that instead of going to
you do
South? Listen to my logic. You draft that instead of going to a NCAA AA team and get a real point guard. That's what you wanted to do?
Scott, you do know Cade averaged 5 turnovers.
No, I'm just saying, you went overseas to get Nolan Trior, right? Am I right or wrong? And then instead of you getting these brothers in college here that are nice.
So who else you think they could have got in this draft?
They could have got a second rounder from a big AA school.
No, I got it, but
they got Rasheer Fleming, but hey.
But Rasheer Fleming, what he averaged like 1 point a game?
Hold on. Nice throw.
But he can jump though. He can jump.
Nolan is a good point though, because they put him up there with Fears, right? But he's not as ready as Fears is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's behind a little bit. So grabbing him is a good pickup, but it's just you gotta wait on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a question.
You know the draft is coming around. If he go 2 years in the G League, he might have missed his window.
I got a question.
Out on Nolan?
I got a
because
question.
There's
bro.
other people coming.
I got a question, bro, because we believe in the top 3, top 4
skinny Nolan.
We believe in the top 3, top 4 players. A lot of us in here A lot of us in here believe in them so much to the point that we believe that any one of them could pick up a franchise off their feet and just keep it moving. That's
Have
what
you
it
seen him
is.
play?
It ain't
Have you
gonna
seen
be
him play?
right
If
away.
you've seen him play, I think you'll agree with us.
Bro, I'm seeing them play in college, bro. Like college don't prove shit to me.
You see
It
how
never
advanced
has.
they are. Look at Cam Boozer. He has a physical NBA body at 18 or 19, bro. How many college guys you know do that?
I think y'all judge it too harshly. There's somebody that averaged 10 points
No.
in college.
Here's the thing. The reality is, bro, it be the niggas that go go off on college and go dumb it in college the most. They burn out in the NBA right away.
You said
That's
you
not
were
even
Ace
true,
Bailey last
bro.
year. Ace
Y'all
Bailey a
be
bust, bro,
taking
you
stuff.
said to us.
Hold on, John. Y'all be taking stuff literal, bro. Like this, and there's people that suck in college that ball out in the NBA.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what it is, right? They're saying right now that it could be. They think it's 4 to 5 potential all-stars. So that means, you know what I'm saying? Oh no. Potential all-stars are 3 potential superstars or 4 potential superstars. That's what it is. So if you have a potential guy, that is a guy that could carry your franchise. You know what I'm saying?
Mad motherfuckers, mad guys. This on this draft.
Right now they said 5, and it's AJ.
I would love to see Cam Boozer manhandle Giannis in the paint.
Nate, and maybe Caleb.
I would love to see Cam Boozer take advantage of Pascal Siakam in the paint.
Ice, what's your assessment on
Crazy.
Tatum?
I would love to see it.
Yeah, he had 35 points last game.
First,
Crazy, man. Cam Boozer's a beast, yo. He
Cam
gonna put that work on the NBA guys.
First of
You'll
all,
see.
Cam Boozer is 6'9". They say
I would love to see Cam Boozer rise over Jalen Johnson.
The dude, Cam Boozer is 6'9", 240. And he
Come on, leave.
Why are we acting like that? Hold up. Wait a minute. Why are we acting like that archetype ain't in the league already?
You know who his dad is? You know who his dad is?
I don't give a shit. His dad was mid.
What dad is?
Yes, he
No,
was.
I'm talking about dad is brolic. I'm talking about, but he's way better than his dad.
But hold
But
on,
he got the dad's
was mid.
Joe Button beard, nigga.
He got the dad's
Hold
physical
on,
genes.
That nigga was mid. He got a Velcro beard.
Hold on.
And your anchor,
What does that have to do with Cam Boozer? What does that have to do with
Yo, let
It's
Ice
funny.
talk,
That's what it got
man.
to do.
Let Ice finish.
Let Ice finish, man.
the soliloquy. That's why he got the big screen.
Like, nah. First of all, 6'9", 240. You don't be that size unless you're like a linebacker in high school. You know what I mean? Like, you got to understand the size and the strength of this dude right now. He's not finished growing. He's not even in a grown man's body yet. You know what I'm saying? 6'9", 240. That's Ben Simmons when he was on our team. You know
How
what I'm saying?
big is Jalen Duren? That dude.
He's 6'10",
That nigga's
250.
like
better than
6'11".
He's 6'10",
pounds.
Yeah, 250.
I'm just saying because that dude is a fucking
That
man
nigga
child.
built
So
like
if
the
you saying that this
Incredible
Cam
Hulk.
Boozer
That
dude is
Shaq,
close.
man.
Oh wait,
That
if you
guy's
saying
really
this Cam
Shaq,
Boozer is close to him,
Jalen Duran, I
that
don't know.
ain't
He's
bad.
really, I think he's like a UFC guy. He's like supposed to be
No,
like a UFC
Boozer is
guy.
built
He's
like a grown
heavyweight
man. The
UFC
only
guy.
But
thing
still,
is,
6'9",
clowning.
240 then. If you saying Duke is 6'10",
Ice.
250,
Yo,
that's an
Ice,
inch and 10
what's
pounds.
You know,
your
he's like an Anthony
Wait,
Johnson
1
from
second. Let me ask
UFC.
this question.
You know,
Wait,
remember
Ice,
Anthony Johnson?
what's
But
your
that
assessment of Nate
nigga
Ahmad so
Boozer,
far, Ice? Like, what's your read on him? Who do you see him as,
that's
Ahmad?
my guy. I'm not sure if he could. I don't know. I'm not sure if he could be a franchise guy, but he probably could be a 2. Right?
Okay.
Nate got to get a little stronger.
Right.
He got a smooth game. I would draft. If we landed where he was, is an instant draft, no hesitation. I'll pick Nate. You know what I'm saying?
At five, I would too, man. But so many people doubt like what he could be. He looks like maybe a Lauri Markkanen prototype, bro. Like if he gets stronger build, maybe.
Because he's in between like KD and
right.
Like you said, Lauri. He's like
Lauri, yeah.
Something. You know what I'm saying? His play style. He want to post you up, but he's not strong enough. He's got a good shot. He can shoot the three. Like the 3 ball is his money. You know what I'm saying?
We talking about Nate Ahmad.
To everybody in the chat, you have now reached the Iceman. You have now reached the Iceman fantasy segment.
Wait, leave. There's no fantasy about it. You haven't watched Nate Ahmad play. You don't watch college ball, so your assessment doesn't mean anything right now.
If the Nets draft Caleb Wilson, You gonna become a Caleb Wilson fan.
Miss me when they do that shit in the league, bro. Like I'm not
Bro,
trying
you
to
said
hear none
that
of
Zach
that.
Edey were winning 40 games. How?
The Grizzlies won over 40 games with him. What are you talking about?
Leaf is gonna go to the games.
The Grizzlies won over 40 games with him. What are you talking about?
They're 3-9 right now. What does that have to do with anything?
That's because he's injured.
He's not injured anymore.
Right, calm down, guys. Calm down.
You do know for the
Nah,
majority
baby, leave it going at it, man. Pop.
He was on the top 5 team in the West.
you do know for the majority of the players in the NBA, everybody has gone through college at some point. The point of the matter is, like, we talking about a guy in
trying to lift our franchise.
We talking about a guy in Devin Booker who's averaging 10 and now is a 28 point per game scorer in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like
But that didn't happen out of the gate though.
That's my point. It doesn't have to.
Look how many years it took.
He was averaging.
Wait, Leaf. When we get the top 3 pick, you're not gonna be happy, Leaf. When we get the top 3 pick,
He scored 70 at 19.
He scored 70 at 19. Yes, and that's his big claim to fame. I saw that.
You're not gonna be excited when we get the top 3 pick.
Nobody was expecting that.
I'm not gonna be excited until I see results.
Come on, don't lie. Top 3.
If we get top 5, we'll see.
No, because it's a because when you get a top pick, hold up. When you get a top pick,
number 2.
When you get a top pick, hold on.
Wait, let me
When you get a top pick, you gotta go from there. You gotta tell this kid, yo, bro, we got a whole young team. We need you to carry this team, bro, because you the number 2 pick. Duh. That's what we asking these niggas to do.
There is no player. If you want to count top 3, let's count top 3. There is, even for John Morant, even for all these other guys, there is no player in the top 3 that since then has ever, and Wemby is included, has ever in their first year led a team to a winning record. There is none.
You're right.
Now, if you want to say second year or third year, I am with you. Okay, then we talking. There is no rookie generational
unless you're Magic Johnson
that has ever led a team to a fourth, third, or second seed.
Yeah, Magic did.
Magic
with the Lakers. You know what, LM? You making my point.
He make a valid.
How far you gonna go?
And the ball was in his hand.
LM, you making my point, bro. We all forgetting the fact that we need to be good next year, or else the Rockets are gonna get our picks.
And Leaf,
we're gonna be good.
Caleb Wilson or Nate Amon could be that, Leaf. And Nate Amon and Caleb Wilson could be that, Leaf. We have to give him a chance in the top 5.
Hold on. To Jay's point earlier, you're right. He was right. We don't necessarily gotta be above 500 in this East. A 6 seed is 39 and 43. We really don't know
about next year.
What that is.
You sure about that?
I don't know about next year.
Yes.
Hold
on. Atlanta was below 500.
Hold up, because I got the standings right in front of me, bro. Just to let you know.
I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about.
Okay, you talking about next year, but I'm gonna let you know right this second, bro. There are 11 teams in the East that are at 500 currently.
No, I'm talking when the season ends. We'll see. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about when the season ends. We'll see. We'll see who succeed with a.
We have no choice, Scott, next year. Scott, we have no choice next year but to be a good team. We have
no choice
somehow.
None.
We got no choice. But if you're a playing team at best, yes, that's trending in the right direction in terms of
LM. What if I told you, bro? Overall, the Eastern Conference had more 500 teams than the West. Would you believe me?
Yes,
that's not impossible.
Not as good as the West.
It's not impossible because guess who at number 9 in the West, you got the Blazers who are 6 and 7. At number 9 in the East, right this second, you got the Miami Heat who is 7 and 6. You got Orlando behind them who is 7 and 7.
Right, but it's November though, Lee. Okay, we got to see how that look in April, in May, when rankings matter and seedings matter. That's when we got to count it.
You're right. You still making my point, bro. Like, here's the thing: the Blazers.
Didn't Atlanta make a play-in and it was like 39-43?
Right. Hold on. Stay on that point because everything that you talking about with the Atlanta, Guess what? That's what's looking like the Western Conference right now because 9 and 10, after 9, you got the Utah Jazz who was 4-8, Clippers who was 4-9, Grizzlies who was 4-10, Mavericks who was 4-10, Kings who's 3-11, and the Pelicans who got the same record as we got, who was 2-11. All of them teams we can all agree are shit toast.
Leaf, the one thing you're right. Wait. The one thing Leaf is right about is after next year's draft, we have to make winning moves. Whether it's getting an upgrade piece to play with the guy you draft, that has to be some type of combination to start winning consecutively as far as consistency goes. I agree with Leaf on that. But we have to hit that draft pick out the freaking park though to justify doing that, or else we're giving the Rockets a free pick next year, which you could either live with or be upset about.
Be tougher next year. I can tell you that right now.
Or you can make a trade with the Rockets and get your pick back.
Well, you know we'd have to. Well, Jay, you know we'd have to trade away though to get that pick back. Though, you willing to do that?
Who? MPJ?
No.
Who, Terrence Mann?
No.
Who? Tyrese Martin?
No.
I
just leave it at that.
This nigga named all the niggas that's in the rotation, bro. Like, good God. He named all the niggas that was in the rotation.
Hayward Highsmith?
So
No.
I forgot he was
He
on
named
the
all the niggas that was in the rotation already.
EJ Liddell?
to be fair, he probably won't be on the team though. So I mean,
Who?
But to stay to next year's point of as to why we gotta why we have to flip the roster by this time before next season starts. Before next season starts is because we don't want the same thing to happen to us that will happen to us in the previous draft when we were supposed to get a top 3 pick and we didn't.
Right.
The Rockets got it. So the real remedy to this, whether we get a top pick or not, this roster has to get flipped. And I stood on that. I stood on that business last week, and I'm standing on it today. The roster got to get flipped one way or the other. These niggas are garbage.
Facts.
We definitely got to flip this roster, man.
Yeah. As soon as the draft ends, we gotta clean the house.
And hence, that's why.
But I will say this though: Yegor, Connie, Powell are making cases to be part of that future core. That's the one positive that is consistent right now.
That's why they. That's why
y'all could burn my head off about Nate Amin or Caleb Wilson or Caleb Martin, whoever the hell y'all want to burn my head off about, bro. The roster needs to be changed. By the time they get here, they better be in the perfect number 2 or number 3 spot like VJ Escom.
I'll say this though, Caleb Wilson and Drake. I will say this: Caleb Wilson and Drake Powell on defense, man, that would be scary. They will lock down a lot of people, man.
Y'all done rubbed off on Brandy. She over here coming up with trade scenarios. She think Ime Udoka want to rebuild the Nets. She said Houston going to trade for Cam Thomas and Claxton, and we had watched the video.
Claxton?
And we watched the video earlier about the Dallas Mavericks imploding, so they might be trying to offload Kyrie. So imagine if KD, Kyrie, Claxton, and Cam team up with it.
Oh my God!
That's what she said. She's like, if KD, Kyrie, Claxton, and Cam team up with the Rockets, and then they just have the team that we were supposed to have.
You know it's crazy. James Harden might request a trade soon. Imagine James Kyrie,
Harden over there too
with Sengun and Amen Thompson. Oh my gosh,
they might win a title.
There's my nightmare right there. Now you wonder why I was upset tonight. There's the nightmare. But I feel much better now. Jay, you're funny, bro. Thanks so much, man. Needed to laugh, man. That's the best way to get through this. Laughter's the best.
That's what I keep saying, bro. You can't be too serious this season.
I'm gonna keep telling you. I'm
really not serious this season, bro. What I'm aggravated is the fact that niggas don't know what's going on.
Oh man,
that's what I'm aggravated about.
We know what's going on. Everybody here should know what's going on, minus some people. That's about it.
What's going on? I don't know why you say that.
We know what's going on.
We just venting, that's all.
Because if we know what's going on, then we know what's going to happen. That's the bottom line.
December 15, we know.
Look, all I'm gonna say is, man, all of these niggas is toast. We need to stop going and pick up number 3 and number 4 options and disguising them niggas as number 1s. That's what we need to stop doing.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
That's what we need to stop doing.
Hold on. Jamal joined the panel. Shout out to Jamal. Jamal, what's good, Jamal?
Hey, what's up, Jamal?
Jamal, you there? Oh, all right.
He on mute.
Oh,
Unmute, Brody.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
Yeah, what's
Yo,
up?
what up, Jamal?
My fault. I'm sick of shit. My fault, y'all. But
Nah, I seen you in the back. What you were saying? You said who could be in the play?
He's sick of these niggas losing. That's what he's sick
Yeah,
of.
and Houston could still get the number 1 pick next year with our pick. What you were saying?
yeah, I'm saying we could be a playing team, and they could still get our pick at number 1. But it happened with like Atlanta. Atlanta was in a play and they still got the number 1 pick. Just like
Shit,
Dallas,
two-
if I'm not mistaken.
2
So it
years
really
ago,
don't matter.
we almost made the play in and they got our number 3 pick.
So at this point, even if we winning, we could still lose. So it don't matter. Next year you could change
I
this
don't
whole
know,
franchise
bro.
around.
Niggas didn't really care about that 2024 draft like that. I don't know.
And the 2027 draft ain't that crazy. It's just to get control back of the pick. It's not even like we need the pick. It's just
That shit
control.
was one of the worst drafts in recent years.
But
This ain't
it's gonna be
2027
a
ain't
hard.
too good.
It's gonna be a hard turnaround because even if you get the pick for this year, you get who you want. You still got to build a team around them. That's
got
it's still gonna be a
$40
hard
million
rebuild.
Didn't
We got
Atlanta
$40
get
million
Jaden
in cap
McDaniel?
space, man, to do that.
Didn't Atlanta get Jaden McDaniel? Jaden McDaniel?
No.
With that pick? That wasn't a bad pick.
Well, you talking about Atlanta was the number 1 pick, 2024.
Oh, they got that.
Yeah.
that,
They got
the
Zachary.
Frenchman.
Frenchman,
No, they got
Frenchman, yeah.
They got Rubichet.
And we
He's not
just
bad. He's not bad.
we need better scouts because at the
He's
end of
not
the
bad,
day,
though. That guy's not bad.
We need the scout mode promoted.
I mean,
That's
he-
what we
like-
need.
like LM said, yo, like they got Booker and he was like the 10th pick, but you know, we always talk about we want the number 2, number 3 pick. We always gonna overlook those players then.
Right.
You know
It's
what I'm
about
saying?
Who you pick. Yeah, Jamal.
It's all about who you pick and who you want to run your
Right.
team and run your
Because they could have
franchise.
got somebody good to fit us, but they wanted to go overseas.
Think about it this way, right?
Go
Think
figure.
about it this way. We saw Jay Riddick at Duke lighting it up. Did it translate to the NBA really?
Not as a star. It's translated as a sharpshooter.
But he was a star.
hell of a role shooter.
But he was a star in Duke. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
of course he was.
He wasn't that in the NBA. OJ
I mean,
Mayo
but
was
look
the
where he
same
came
thing.
from. He came from Duke, and after 4 years, bro, and he was a 6'4" point guard that couldn't play that point guard position in the league, so they had to move him to off guard too.
But I'm just saying, sometimes it don't translate. OJ Mayo was the same way. You saw Tyreek Evans.
Oh man, don't forget.
We saw Michael. What was his name? The one that was on Philadelphia that got Rookie of the Year.
Michael Carter Williams.
Yeah, come on. We seen this happen before, and it sometimes it takes off, sometimes it don't. We've seen it happen with
But
picks.
how often does it not take off though? What's the percentage of it? High.
We can look.
Jamal, niggas,
Like,
we get that, but niggas not trying to take the pessimistic route when it comes to this team, bro.
No, I'm just
I
saying.
get what you mean,
LM,
but we need
look
one
up
of
the
these
draft
dudes
picks.
to pan out.
You heard? I know, but I'm saying just look at the draft picks from previous, like years before, from number 1 to 5, and see who panned out in the NBA. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Jamal,
Just
more-
look
So
at
far,
that.
since 2019, so far, most of the number 1 picks has panned out.
the
They
sad
ain't been
thing,
a miss
Jamal,
yet,
is
except probably Zachary. But Zachary looked like he coming into his own.
Zachary is all right as a role player.
But role playing, right?
the sad thing, Jamal,
He
is
really
a lot of
wasn't
other
supposed to be picked.
teams have actually drafted.
We looking for franchise changing talent. That's what it is.
That's what we looking for. And I'm letting everybody up in here know.
franchise
Like,
changing talent
we're
is
gonna
the
be
top
good,
pick,
yo.
and I'm
Yo,
letting
get
everybody
Caleb
in here
Wilson,
know.
even if we end up
like,
with number 4
hold
pick.
up, I'm letting everybody
We're
in
gonna be
here
straight.
know that as long as we're still devoid of talent, right this second, bruh, if we get a number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5 pick, and we tell this young man, yo, guess what? You the number 1 option. It is going to be some very, very rough goddamn years than the ones that
What
y'all
do you
watch.
expect these niggas to do in their
Hey,
first
wait,
season?
I'm
Expecting us to
wait,
hold the
Alan,
roster
wait,
because
wait,
our
wait,
Rockets got our pick after this year, LM. That's what I'm expecting us to do. We the team to do it. We always flip our damn roster. Why? Because look where we are. We in a damn Tribeca. That's where we are. We flip rosters all the time.
You wrong.
That's what we do.
I'm not saying you wrong, but depending on what we do in free agency, I don't think he's going the pick that we get. I don't think necessarily, depending on if this front office is smart or not, I don't think it's just going to be him alone.
No,
being like,
go
out there and get us to a top seed in the East. They're going to have to bring somebody with him.
We're going
Whoever
big
that is,
game
I don't
hunting
know.
soon. We're going big game hunting soon, man. We have
Go
to.
get John Morant and can't.
I don't know why y'all stopped at that John Morant.
Pairing with Cam Boozer, yo.
I don't know about John Morant.
We'll pick and roll.
The John thing. I think I'm here. John might go to Miami, which is crazy. I didn't know that would be a team.
I think Miami is perfect. Miami is perfect for John Morant because Miami gives him structure, bro. They not gonna bullshit at the door. You got to be in shape, yo. You got to be ready to practice, yo. You got to meet a certain regiment, bro. Fitness regiment. That's how they do it.
He's not ready for Eric Spoelstra
Y'all ain't got to worry
regimen.
about me cutting
John
it off.
Morant is not ready for that.
2 hours, man.
He's not ready for that.
Yeah. He might not be ready for it, but that might be the best thing for him right at this time because he done
because they training camp is a death camp.
But he done burned out the gas in Memphis though. Like that's what I'm saying.
They talking about a Trae Young. They talk about a Trae Young and Ja Morant trade.
That is terrible.
That would
they talk about them
terrible. That is
that
terrible.
trade don't benefit nobody.
That trade don't benefit a damn soul. They need both of them niggas need to go different places. Both of them.
But
I think Miami, Minnesota might work for Ja.
I think, bro. The thing is, bro. I think we come. I think we come. Hold up. I think we got to come to the conclusion, bro, that Ja Morant and Trae Young as number one options just don't work. Them niggas got to be sidekicks.
Really? No way.
They don't work. They don't work.
No shit.
Breaking news.
They don't work when it comes to competing at the highest level. They don't work. You got to.
They're like the best number 3 option. Best number 3 option.
I would agree with that. But by the time they win championships for real, number 3.
Number 3. For
Ja
team,
had
number
Memphis
3
at the second seed at one point in the West, but I don't
yeah,
know.
once upon a time, bro, I fell off the stool and I broke my leg, bro. Then I had to go to the hospital. I fixed the shit.
That's when they had Steven Adams, man. That's when they had Steven Adams, who was like their best defensive guy, and without him, they just crashed and burned.
Nah, when they traded Dylan Brooks, that's when it all went down.
They traded Dylan. That's when
it was soon as Ja said, "I'm fine in the West."
Yo, that too.
Soon as he said that, yo, because I don't know if y'all believe in karma.
Yeah, but y'all remember
like
when you said
but
we
it's certain
fine
shit,
or I'm fine means
just like niggas keep coming at Claxton with that shit he said about the Knicks. But ever since he said it,
oh, you saw that, Jay? That's wild.
They keep posting it, but ever since he said it, we ain't get a win. And I ain't saying it's his fault, but even when he said it, he lied because he had forgot he had lost to the Knicks one time before KD and them got on the team. But
we really need a center, man. Like that's a huge thing we're missing right now. Once we get that center,
we don't have a big man. If Claxton is still starting in this league, bro, after this year, bro, we have a serious problem, bro. I don't give a shit I don't give a shit what team he playing for. I don't give a shit where he at. How can he still a starter in this league after this year,
this
bro?
How can you say that when Claxton's been
bro.
playing so good? He been getting a double-double all the time. He been playing great.
He ain't even get a double-double tonight, Jay. Stop the cap.
He had a few of them in a row, though.
Believe it or not, he been playing better than Triple J.
Okay.
What that mean?
Triple J's been bad.
Yo,
Triple J's been better than Clax, though. Come on, we not doing that.
Of course, Triple J has been bad.
This season, he's just been playing better than him.
And okay, that's fine, but we had to go all the way to the West. We had to go all the way to the West to a nigga that's playing for another 2-11 team, bro. That just so happened to get an extension and be like, yo, he playing better than that nigga the last couple of games. Man, that's hurt for some.
But
the bottom line is Claxton has been starting on this.
You heard?
Claxton has been starting on this team. Hold on. Claxton has been starting on this team for the last 4 to 5 years, and we just now seeing this.
But for Triple J to be
Are
a
y'all
number
niggas
2,
crazy?
No,
he's
I'm
only
not
giving
crazy
you-
because
he's
a
only
couple
giving you
years ago
10
he
points.
led the league in field goal percentage.
Claxton has done this thing where he's gone to his bag in ebbs and flows. He's never done it for like 20, 30 games. So he's on a
But
good
we
run right now,
acting
but
like
he's never
Clax
done it
wasn't injured for the
consistently.
past couple of years either.
No, it wasn't his last couple of years. Last
Injured
year
with
he was
what?
injured. Not the last
Nah, it wasn't
couple
the
of
past
years. Come
couple of
on,
Clax
years.
just
Jamal.
need a
Come
point
on,
guard,
Jamal.
bro.
Don't
That's
do
it.
that.
It wasn't
Don't
the
say
past
Clax
couple
wasn't
of
injured
years.
for 4 years. Come on.
Clax was it.
I'm not
He's been
giving
injured
it.
ever since he came into the NBA. What are y'all talking about?
Wait, what?
Yeah, and now
No, he hasn't.
When he
and
had that
7
great
years
season
later,
on an 80% field goal, he was injured?
Tell me
and
what season.
7 years later, bro,
What
I
season
still
has he played a whole season
Yo, we got to trade
without
Claxton
an
property,
injury?
bro. I need a real center, man. These numbers are fine, but they're not what
But
other guys like
you
Ryan
saying he's
Corcoran
a
are
center?
doing
He's
right
not
now.
a center. We've been saying he's not
I
a
don't
center.
know what that nigga is.
He's a power forward.
He's not. No, he's not. He doesn't shoot like a power forward. Does he play like Pascal Siakam, Jamal? No.
Hold on. But it goes to what Jay said last year. He said he said free Claxton. They won't let him shoot. Right? And you see a different Claxton and you're like, it took this long. What does that tell you about the management? It's the management that was holding him back. You know what I'm saying? It's not him holding himself back, it's the management holding him back. Same role.
I ain't gonna lie, Ice. We had this argument for
Yeah, we had this argument yesterday, Ice. We had this argument yesterday, Ice, bro, and I'm about to ether it, bro. What does that tell you about our development process?
It's not that good.
That is not there. That means that we good at flipping teams, trading for niggas, bro, and figure out what fits all after the fact. That's what we
was
do.
a second rounder
But you know that already. We don't really develop
We're not
nobody
trading
unless
this week's pick though.
unless they G leaguers. We don't
that's
develop
not-
nobody.
That's not what it is.
We ain't even
though.
developed them niggas.
But hold on, but that's not what it is though. Development. I mean, they held Clax in that role because you had stars, but now you don't. They still wanted him to continue the same stars, but you don't have the same role, but you don't have the same players. So now it's like, okay, we should do something different. You know what I'm saying? Let Clax do what he do.
The only thing that's changed is his free throws.
I ain't gonna lie. As soon as KD and Kyrie got traded, Clax should have had something in this mental. Like, yo, I'm.
Nah, he's attacking the rim downhill more.
Yeah,
Nah,
I mean,
I told you,
before,
Nicholas,
though.
like 15 to 20 minutes on the contending
The
team.
best thing about Claxton's game are the
That's it,
assist
off the
numbers and
bench.
the assist numbers and free throws are what got better this
He's
year.
not a starter,
Everything else
John.
we've
He's
seen that from Claxton.
he's an energy hustle guy that could get you a couple of lobs and
Listen.
in a good team on a good team.
You know who Clax remind me of?
That's
He
it.
remind me of Tristan Thompson. That's who Clax remind me of.
I mean,
He did what he needed to do for Cleveland.
Tristan Thompson
Especially
was
when they had that-
tougher though. He was tougher,
See,
much
that's
tougher
where Jamal.
guy.
See what you just said.
Much
Just
more
what he had to
tougher
do
guy,
for Cleveland as a supporting
Physically?
role
The fact
player.
that I had to wait for
That's
this for
what
7
got
years,
changed.
bro,
You gotta
bothers
get
me,
people
bro. Like,
around him.
I'm bothered by this. The fact that I had to wait 7 years for this nigga to go up 3 points from his original career high. That's what I had. This is what I had to wait for, bro. It goes to show you. It goes to show you, bro. Like, did the front office hold him back or whatever, the management, whatever the case is? That means that when it comes to developing their talent that they drafted, in the case of Claxton, in the case of Day'Ron Sharpe, in the case of Cam Thomas, the front office does not know what they're doing with these niggas.
Thank you,
They don't know.
Leave. Clax is a second round pick.
Yo, and we don't have Kenny
And I'm
Atkinson.
sick of niggas trying to
And we don't
argue
have
with this
Kenny,
front
yo.
office, bro.
But look,
they gotta go or let these players go. Let them
But this
let
what
them
I
go
keep asking
fly.
y'all.
But
This what I
Leaf,
keep
they
asking
want who
y'all.
they want. That's what it is.
But Nicholas
if
playing
y'all
much
think-
better for Jordy
wait,
though.
if y'all saying
lately,
this
he's
is
playing
why I was
much better.
asking y'all, did y'all think we drafted the right guys this year?
We
Because we
drafted
had
Jake Powell
5
and Yeager,
fucking
man.
chances this year. We had 5 chances to draft the right guy, and we still didn't. And y'all tell me, y'all think in your heart of hearts that they're gonna draft the right guy with 1 pick next year?
That's
Yes,
why
they
the
will.
that's
When
why
we get the
That's
number
what
one
I'm
pick.
saying.
When we get
That's
the
what
number
I'm
one
saying.
pick.
Thank you, Jay, bro.
That's why the Kareem Lopez selection is scary because I saw from Netsdale saying that Sean Marks has personally come to scout that guy and he's potentially mocked from like 7 through 10. Like, imagine looking at that guy and you have all his top talent in front of you, and Sean's like, "I'm good." Come on.
Nah,
That's
that's a
not what
front.
GM
You know,
does.
that's bullshit,
But
John.
hold
That ain't
up.
real.
Let's get back
That
to the
shit ain't
initial
real.
question, bro. let's look at what we drafted this year with 5 picks. Y'all expecting us to get this right with 1?
Yeah,
we have
Yeah,
to.
when we get the number
have
1 or
to.
number 2 or number
Not
3
about
pick.
we have
Y'all
to, because we
expecting
had
the
to get it
NBA to
right
bless
this year
us,
When we get the
bro,
number
with a
3,
top
when we
3
get the top
pick.
3 pick, Leaf.
Y'all
When we get the
expecting
top
the
3 pick.
NBA to bless us with a top 3 pick.
Yes.
We say let's just say we get him.
Yes.
Let me
Yes.
just give everybody what they want. Let's say we get him. And we got the same goddamn staff that ruined
Good
Cam
looking,
Thomas, that ruined Claxton, that ruined Dayron, that ruined all 3 of them niggas. What do you think they gonna do to this young man?
Well,
That
The
doesn't matter
same
as long
shit.
as we get the top 3 pick, man.
All the people you
As long
talk
as we get
about
the
is
top 3
late
pick.
first rounders
It
and
doesn't
second
matter.
rounders, bro. Like
Right.
I think it's a difference in talent. Like Claxton wasn't no 3rd pick or second.
Claxton was like
Bruh.
he was a second
37th
rounder.
pick or some shit.
So you telling me to
So
pick
you think they're gonna
alone?
automatically become
No,
better
So you
developers if they get a better pick?
so
So you
LM
saying Cameron Boozer, AJ, and Darren Pierce are gonna be Clax?
LM basically
Come on,
hold up
man.
LM basically you saying, bro,
That shouldn't be a
the niggas
sentence.
LM basically you saying one of them 3 niggas, no matter what the roster look like, they gonna come here and they gonna be on autopilot.
Leaf,
That's
have you
what they
seen
gonna
the
They
do.
gonna
play?
be nice,
Leaf,
Leaf.
these
They
guys
gonna
are
be
playing
nice,
high
yo.
level right now for their age.
I'm gonna keep it.
It's
I'm gonna keep it
impressive.
real. I'm gonna keep it real. Sean Marks got to go because
Thank you, Jamal. Thank
he's
you.
making.
He been had to
Sean
go,
Marks
man.
don't got
5 picks.
shit.
No. The 5 picks he picked this year was political picks, like especially the 2. And you know the 2 I'm talking
They
about.
was. Of course they was. They
If you're gonna
was.
waste your picks on
What are you talking about?
political,
Because they was Jewish?
No,
you
what
already know,
I'm trying to
right?
say, is, bro, look at the picks that we got, bro. Like, look at them
Let's
in
chill
order.
out before you know what I'm
Look,
saying.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Use them
I am
use
gonna say,
them
I am gonna say
use them
something that I'm going.
drafters. Don't use them.
I am gonna
Chill
say
out.
something.
Don't use the word. Don't use the word.
I am gonna say something. Hold
No,
on.
I mean Brooklyn for the Brooklyn
If you look
community.
at the picks that
if you looked
at the picks that we got, think of how we put Fanbo on the team. Put him on the roster.
Where's Fanbo? Yo, Ice, where's Fanbo, man? We haven't heard this guy.
He's not an NBA player, Fanbo.
Let's talk about how our
That's
front.
why he's not
Let's
gonna make
talk
it to the
about how
NBA
our front.
ever.
Hold up. Let's talk about how our
Where's
front office.
Fanbo? That's a good
Let's
video.
talk about how our front office used Fanbo, put him on the roster, flew him to China to go shake hands with them for the first time in like 8 years, and then flew him back to the States and then cut him.
Yo, it's
Let's
crazy.
talk about
Yo, Ice, you gotta do documentary on Fanbo, man.
But this is
Don't
why
nobody want to talk about it because I know what they're doing.
Sean Marks can't be here because you already know what he's doing, and he's not picking talent. He's picking over political views.
Jamal, he cut Kobe Buffkin. He cut Kobe Buffkin to keep good character Wilson. Now Wilson hasn't played the last 2 games. Why did you cut Kobe Buffkin, man? He could have used them. He could have been a decent potential project, but no, he can't.
No. We don't need like a decent or semi type of point guards, man. That could help us win.
He hasn't played healthy in 2 years. Kobe's only played like 10 games.
Take all the point guards off this team, and you take off all the wins.
We won 2 games, so that obviously didn't work. So yeah,
it's only 2 games,
bro.
It's only 2 wins, John. Against Boston.
Hold on, wait.
In Boston,
look
right?
at the season,
Game,
bro, we played 12 games so far. We won 2. If that's 10% of the season already, if you go throughout the season, it's averaging that we'll win 8 games, and y'all are mad.
Facts.
Yo, Lee's funny. He's crashing out about our team being late.
I told you we're gonna win like 10 games.
You're crashing out about us being in a doomsday scenario, but we win these 2 games. You're totally fine with it though, but you're still crashing out. That's funny.
You know why I'm fine with it, bro? Because no matter what we do in the draft, bro, this organization, this front office, and everybody at the top prove that no matter who they get at the helm, bro, somehow, some way, they are going to screw it up.
No,
this front office has to go.
It's that simple. I'm down with that. Yo, Kangaroo Jack gotta go, man. Kangaroo Jack.
Because I'm gonna let you know what happened. I'm gonna let you know what's happening.
Anybody got any shots?
Caleb Wilson, Nate Ament, and on these other 3 picks, they gonna go dumb the rest of the college year. One of them are gonna get in the Nets jersey, and guess what? Sean Marks is still gonna be here. And he's going to ruin them.
When does his contract run out? We don't know when his contract is over. It should be soon.
He got 10 years.
No,
he got 10 years 10 years ago. Last night we were talking about this shit.
years.
How many more years he got?
Yeah, okay.
Is it on the Safari? Can you Google it? How many years?
I think
left?
3 years ago they said his contract had 3 more years on it.
I don't get it.
Watch. Nobody knows.
Sean Marks gonna turn one of these top 5 players into a bust, bro. You watch.
Yo, if he drafts a Euro guy,
his contract is secret.
I think Sean Marks could turn anybody into a bust. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wants to draft Kareem Lopez, make us the Brooklyn League of Nations, bro. Like, come on, get the best talent available. Best talent available. That's what should matter here.
I think he could. I think as long as we got Sean Marks here, bro, he could draft Cam Boozer and turn him into a bust.
No, he won't. Listen,
wait. Cam Boozer is going to be automatically superstar. It's written,
and that's my problem.
It's written all over his name, man.
This is my problem with the tank, with the 1/3 of the tanking, with the tanking section of our fan base. They strongly believe that any one of these dudes is going to put on a Nets uniform this time next year and be on automatic mode.
Have you
Not
seen
the
him
automatic
play?
mode, man? We're gonna have some hope.
And the only pushback that I get, bro, bro, you gotta see them play, bro. I know it's college, but you just gotta watch them.
Oh my gosh, Ice, can you chime in, please? Ice, we need some
Come on, Ice, man, you just tell me how good they are.
35 points and like 15 rebounds last game easily, man. He was
on hold.
Cam Boozer had like 35 and 11 the other day. 35 and 15.
Whoever in college, he bully everybody. Leaf, what are you talking about, man? You're like a 35 and 15, yo. You're like 35 and 15. Stop playing. Come on, man. That guy is a beast, yo.
I would love to see that 35. I would love to see that 35 and 15 on this time next year.
Leaf, he was bored. He was missing some
I would love to see it next year.
He was missing some layups, and he was just getting the
rebound
back with the one hand.
If it can happen for 10 straight games this time next year in the NBA season,
he was doing the volley tippings. Leaf, he was doing volley tippings with the opponents. He was fucking around.
Nothing about these damn young niggas until they get in a jersey, man.
Yo, that guy. No, I'm telling you, Leaf. Like, you know, I don't like like a thin frame. The NBA players, that guy got some bass on him. That guy he's gonna have some legit. He gonna bring some problems for the NBA guys right away. Because plus the dad, he got his dad's genes. Like dad, remember dad was like a fucking, what do you call it, from the Fantastic
That nigga
Four?
daddy was mid.
The brick guy, the rock guy. Looks like one of them rock guys. You remember dad with the Bulls? You remember, right? Who else he played for? You remember like later on in the stage when he was like 32, 33 years old? He was mad brolic. Yo, you got it from his dad, yo. That guy's gonna be beast, Leaf. Watch. You're gonna be beast, yo. I'm telling you, Alaska guys, it's a special kind of breed.
Edition jersey.
You're gonna Leaf. You're gonna become a fan of Cam Boozer when he gets drafted. If he gets drafted by the Nets.
Man, put Danny Wolf on the court, man. Call it a day.
You crazy. That's completely different talent. It's like a apples and oranges, Leaf. It's like, I know Danny Wolf.
Yo, Jerry.
We love Danny Wolf, like potential, but Cam Boozer is a different kind of animal, man.
Jay probably stepped off.
I don't know. It's different kind of shit, Leaf. I watched the guy play. I watched he's like a 10-minute highlights and shit. In 10 minutes, he's just bullying people. Setting screens, solid screens. Setting solid screens and put kick it like kicking out to the three. He's stepping out to the three and shit, hitting them threes, no problem. Finding open teammates and shit.
But
From the top of the key.
I see Easy saying that Carlos Boozer was nice. I feel like he was a role player though. He was good, but I feel like
what do you mean, Carlos
wait.
Boozer? Give me 1
second, people.
He was an all-star.
Really? How many years?
Of course, he was an all-star with the Utah Jazz with Darren Williams.
Nah, I think he was an all-star with the Bulls, bro. If I'm not mistaken.
Well, my point was, I feel like
with the Jazz too.
When they come to the NBA, the kids,
His dad is legit, yo.
The kids that dads be role players be better than the ones who dads be superstars.
No, Dad is nice though. Is that Jay?
So
Is that Jay?
then he might be a bust then.
No, Dad is nice.
He might be a bust then. If his dad too nice, he
No,
gonna be trash.
No,
If he
this guy.
Like, look at
this guy
Dell
got
Curry.
already
Look
got the
at Dell
NBA.
Curry
He got
and
the
look at
NBA.
Steph Curry. Then look at LeBron James and Bronny James.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying
got
he
a
can. No,
point
he
there.
can get. He can
Look
get
at-
It's the
down. Like
opposite.
no, I think
look
he's
at
better.
Michael Jordan's
He's better
son.
than. You know,
Yeah,
his
it's the
offense is
opposite,
better
right?
than his dad.
Yeah,
I
like
think
it be
his
the
offense is better
players
than
that's
his
not
dad.
that good that have the good. Look at Shaq's sons.
Yeah,
Like
right.
You
the
remember?
ones that
You
be
remember?
too
You remember with
good,
Darren Williams
they
pick and
sons
rolls?
don't
He
be
was
it.
that 15
Yeah,
footer.
yeah,
Carlos
yeah.
Boozer was money on the 15
Yeah,
footer jump
yeah,
shots.
you're right.
Carlos Boozer was money all day in Utah, all day with Darren Williams. All they did is pick and rolls. That's all they did.
Jay.
Carlos
Yo.
Boozer.
Yo, you got it. You did you pick up the City Edition hat?
Nah, I didn't get it. I ain't got it because I already had my City Edition jersey from when it came out the first time. I got the white one too. I thought the next game I go to, I'm trying to pull out the white one. But word. But I ain't get the hat though.
They got a black one, right?
I saw there was some fire hats that came out for it.
Yeah, I don't see it though. I'm looking for it.
Might have been sold out, or maybe they just ain't put it up on the website yet. And you
They
can
got
only
one
get it in
with
the store.
that says Bed-Stuy and it has the the flavor on the brand.
I want that hoodie with the Bed-Stuy or the
with the circle.
Yeah,
with the colors around the circle.
well, it got it. You know how the hoodie got the little pocket in the front where you could put both
Yeah.
your hands in. It got Bed-Stuy on the little pocket. I just need that hoodie.
Oh, okay.
Y'all different fans. Y'all be buying gear and shit. I can't buy until they win, man. Can't buy.
Yeah, I
nothing
heard you
Nets,
say
man.
that before. That's some fair weather.
Can't
fan
buy
shit, but it's
nothing Nets,
okay.
man. Can't buy nothing Nets till they win, man.
I ain't
Can't
on
do
it
it.
like that, bro. I'm gonna always support.
Can't do it,
Yeah,
yo.
me too.
That hurts. 25 years, man. So you know, I got mixed emotions about the Nets. Got a lot of mixed emotions.
You gotta at least make your own net shit and wear it so people know you a Nets fan. You gotta rep the flag. You can't just be hiding because we losing. Cause it be some people that be hiding as Nets fans, but you still gotta fly the Nets flag.
Nah. I was like hyped up with the KD and everybody when but then I was waiting. To if they win, then I'm buy everything. Yeah, but that shit didn't work out.
My thing
guy.
is if they
Didn't
win,
work out, yeah.
I'm buying me a ring too. I'm getting a ring. By the same time they get their rings, I'm gonna have me a Brooklyn Nets championship ring on too.
Nah, I'm gonna get a fan ring. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm with you, Jay.
I'm
Word.
definitely getting a ring.
I'm gonna
You
get a
wanna
ring.
make fan rings?
I'm gonna get a fan ring too.
They make fan rings.
Can y'all hear me?
I'm going
Would that happen?
I'm
Is it
going to my
possible? Is
jeweler,
it possible?
and I'm telling
Hey,
him to make
Jazz
me a
won tonight.
championship
There we
ring.
go. Jazz won tonight. Thank
Yo,
God.
can y'all hear me?
Jazz won.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Yo, on some real shit. I thought about
Yo,
the same
any
thing.
fan that could survive all of this and then win and be there when the championship happens for the Brooklyn Nets, they deserve a ring. They deserve some type of fan of value, most valuable fan of the year or something.
Low key, I might have some tears, man. I'm not gonna lie, yo, low key.
Now you should start doing that, Breeze. You should give out a most valuable fan. You know what I mean?
Most valuable fan for real.
MVS.
I didn't know they make fan rings.
We created
They do.
that.
Nah, they do. They do. It's the same people. The same people that make like the I don't know if y'all see the custom WWE belts and shit like that people be getting.
Yeah.
The same people who make those. They make trophies and they make rings too. But they don't be real diamonds and shit like that. But I know if I get, I'm going to my jeweler and I'm getting some real Nets, Brooklyn. I don't know. I'm gonna have a design.
Yo, Breezy. I'm gonna be
my
like
shit gonna be made out of onyx.
Yo, I'm gonna be draped up on Nets gear. Somebody gonna be like, "Who threw up Nets on you, yo?" That's what they gonna say, yo. That's wild. They're gonna be all like from head to toe, like Nets socks. I'm gonna do all that shit if they win. I'm gonna even get like the Nets socks with the Jordans, whatever, man. I mean, the whole thing. Nets,
Nah, by then you're
sneakers,
gonna be with
maybe
some Drake
Nets sneakers and
Powell's.
shit.
They're gonna have
Say
some
it again.
Drake Powell's out. I think Drake Powell gonna have his own kicks by then.
Damn, you talking about 7 years? You talking about 7? Damn, you talking about a long time? I sound like a long time. I was hoping like
Well,
next 2 years. I was
he
hoping
already
like next 2 years.
signed the Jordan brand because he went to USC.
I like dude, bro. I think he gotta take more shots, bro.
You gotta take.
He shot over 50%, but he was only 3 for 5. It's like
You
don't take enough
He
shots.
made quick 3 for 3 buckets, and then didn't even give him a ball after that. He went straight 3 for 3.
But he just
I don't
didn't take the
understand
shot.
that logic. I don't.
He just don't take the
I don't
shot.
like it. Even if I do understand it, I don't like it.
Yeah, me neither.
Just drive to the bucket, man. He's gonna get either foul or
I'm a type of a fan that
drive to the bucket.
Like, Kenny Atkinson used to give the ball to the hot hand. Like, all right, you hot tonight, you gonna get it. I seen Joe Harris go off because of Kenny Atkinson. Like Joe Harris was going off. Him and Spencer Karras, all three of them was going off. And Jarrett, you see him getting better and better. He was just lighting the ass. Now he gained some weight. He became the anchor. He's where he's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But I seen it happening. Word, but you know, yeah, I am gonna take it further. I will do that. I'll try to get a most valuable fan and all of that shit like that. I'll do that. Yo, Ice, we gotta do that. More content, man.
Yeah, no facts. I'm with it.
Before I close out though, man, shout y'all shit out because we, you know what I mean, me and Jay, we got a show on Thursday called Stir the Pot. That's at 8 p.m.
Yeah, I saw it.
Tomorrow, Jay got a show. Oh, you seen it?
Yeah, I seen it. I watched it. I left a message too.
Okay.
Well, appreciate you, Scott.
You know, I follow Jay. I said, oh shit, y'all talking like, you know, I got the same show, like a weekly show with a girl every Saturday.
A word?
Shout it out.
Yeah.
Shout out every Saturday. What time? Tell us.
At around 8:30. It's called Social Club Network.
Okay. And what y'all be talking about up there?
Just the topics for the week. You know,
Okay.
The black thing. We
All
talk
right,
about black
heard it.
subjects. Yeah.
That's what's up.
We talked about the SNAP thing, you know, shit like that.
Yo, the government
I saw y'all
shutdown,
was talking
yo.
about
Can't
the
get no
mental
food
health,
stamps, yo.
which was cool because
Yo,
people need to be aware.
You shout at your channels out, Jay. Let them know about different show, and because that's tomorrow for sure at 9, right?
On Tuesday. On Tuesday.
Oh my bad. Or something.
Yeah, different show. Every week it's a different show. We be up there, me and my boy D-Rock Obama, chopping it up. But pull up. It's on my IG at This Is Jay and Word. And pull up to Stir the Pot on Thursdays, man.
Stir the Pot on Thursdays at 8 p.m. It's not
Stir
on
the
Big
Pot.
TV.
Food for
Please,
thought. We
board.
keep it hot, man.
We got a whole different channel for that. We got like 3 subscribers, so we definitely try and go up.
Oh, subscribe to the page, yo.
Word. Shout out to the Nets fans. We the best fans. But we don't only talk about basketball. But I ain't gonna lie. Out of everything that I do talk about, basketball is pretty up there. It's really up there. I really love basketball. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Ice, let us know where you can you know what I mean, where we can find your content at. Talk to us.
You can find me at the Tip Off of Brooklyn Nets podcast on YouTube, and you can find me on TikTok where it's live at.
Yo, can y'all hear Ice or is it me?
Ice got the thing, the Megatron thing in the back.
Hold on. Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but it just sound muffled.
Muffled.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. It's just that it's low. The volume is low.
All right.
It sounds like you got a scarf over your face. You talking through the shiesty right now.
You said shiesty.
Yeah, you can hear me better now. You can hear me better. Yeah. Now.
You still got something in the background.
We just know you got this ski mask on.
Nah, it's all good. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about me.
But yo, all right. So basically, I just want Ice to shout out his handle on TikTok and on YouTube and on X. He real litty on TikTok for sure. Subscribe to him on YouTube. Follow him on TikTok and X. And as you can see, Apartment Gamers and more. That's Scott right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can follow him at his handle that's on the screen. And his next, he got a show on Saturdays at 8:30. So y'all could, you know what I'm saying, follow him there. But, a lot of these content creators, a lot of these people that join the panel, they're content creators too. You know what I'm saying? So you'll see me on Scott channel. You'll see me on Ice channel. You're gonna see me with This Is JTV. That's P's and Q's. But oh man, Hoops, why are you doing this, Hoops? Why you
Yo, but I like that last show y'all had. That was good.
Yeah, appreciate
y'all was talking about the football player.
Yeah, we try to talk
With
about a
mental
bunch
health.
of different topics up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just, get some real opinions, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
put
yeah.
niggas on to some shit that niggas might not be talking about.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, and I know we love basketball, but we also got other things going on.
That's what I be saying.
Yeah.
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 I like the fact that we do it. I didn't know how I wanted to do a show like that. And we did this show too. I would consider this a revamped Stir the Pot. I think this one is this one's gonna be one of them ones. For sure. Yo, BK and Wild Hope, stop trying to rage bait me, man. Cam Thomas is essential to this team. And any team need more than one shot creator. I would say 2 at minimum, but you want 3 or 4. But that being said, it's still without him on the roster, it ain't another shot creator. Just because we beat the Washington Wizards, and we laughed about this earlier, and it's true, bro. I ain't never seen a team this bad, bro. I thought we was bad. The Wizards is trash, bro.
Yeah, they were for real.
That's hot garbage. That's not
really
an NBA team, Breezy. That's not. They don't belong in the NBA. Yo. They don't, man.
Yo,
Man, you seen Cam Thomas is the second leading scorer all time on the Wizards. He dropped 44 in their head, man. The Wizards don't want no part. They glad Cam Thomas is on the bench.
Yeah, no, I thought the Wizards was better than that, though.
It's disgusting. It's really
they
disgusting.
bad. They look real bad.
Yeah.
They lost by 20 against us, yo. Think about it. They were down by 24, man, against the Nets, yo. I was like,
no, listen, y'all gonna be real mad if we beat the Celtics on Tuesday, man.
We're gonna lose to Celtics.
We're gonna beat the Celtics, man.
Gonna kill us.
Jaylen Brown better not. I'm
wins,
telling you, if Jaylen Brown put his hairline on anybody, it should be a technical foul, man. That should be a technical foul.
Oh, that should be a foul.
Right, because that shit is foul.
Yo, but is he using Beijing or that powder shit that they be putting in his hair?
Whatever it is, he need to fire the barber, man. I said that because I feel like that barber got to be his close childhood friend or something, and he don't want to let it go. But
is it like a 5 head? You got 5 head going on? What is it? You talking about the thing on Twitter, right? Everywhere.
Listen, it was gonna stay on. If your head is sweating, bro, I don't care what kind of spray you put on that head, man. That's coming off.
Especially if the other team got on white jerseys, man.
Right.
Yo, you got all the money, man.
Too.
All you gotta go is take a trip to Istanbul, yo. All you gotta do.
Right.
That's all you gotta do. You got all the money,
probably
Breezy.
wouldn't have seen it.
You
So
got
he
all
might
the
have
money,
checked before this. Maybe this is the first time we seen it because it was a white
Yo,
jersey.
what's the word, Breezy?
No, they said it happened like 3 times after that
What's
too.
the word, my guy? What's the word, my guy?
He's
Like
persistent.
at this point, at this point, it's a problem. They need to call a foul, man.
It's persistent.
Right.
He is persistent.
Yo, what's the word, man? I just want to get my thoughts real quick on the game, and you know what I'm saying, tonight.
All right. Yeah, go ahead, DJ.
Yeah. Yo, tonight game, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Jody, you feel me? Everybody killing the coach tonight, you know what I mean? But it's all good. Listen, look, bro. Agor and Drake should get more
little bit more minutes, a little bit more PT. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, like I like still don't think that we'll like win a lot of games this season. About like we'll win about like good 15 wins. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know. Yo, man, like the Wizards suck, bro. They're just trash, bro. It is what it is, bro. Clax had a good game.
That's Washington Capitals, man.
For the Dream had a good game, bro. You feel me? I felt like I liked it Powell in the first half. You know what I'm saying? Getting his shots off, stuff like that. You feel me? But yo, man, Jody wants to build something, man. So like, I just need people to like chill on the coach, you know what I'm saying, bro, and like relax on the coach name and stuff like that, bro, because like we actually have a good coach. To me personally, we just don't have the talent, you feel me? And like I personally think, honestly, bro, like to me the top 10 is loaded. So like like we all want top 5 is cool, but listen, look, bro, you give me somebody that can play defense next year and that can score the ball, bro, and we'll be straight, bro. That's how I'm feeling, son. If not, go drive one of the best, power forwards in the drive or the best center, whatever, bro. That's how I'm feeling, bro. But
yeah,
I personally think like we gonna be all right. We'll win a lot of games. I expect us to lose on Tuesday. You put me to Boston and play Boston again on Friday, probably the cup game and stuff like that. So I don't even, you know what I mean, but we'll be all right. Know what I'm saying? Like we 2-11, all good. Still got time. A bunch of games left. A lot of games left throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta see how it goes, man. But Jody, but Jody don't want to play the rookies, man. He's not a play development guy. He's a guy that want to win games and stuff like that, man. So, but listen, I like him. You know what I'm saying? I support him. Hezul Jawan, support everything that they do. It's on Shaw and Mark to tell Jody what's up. Yo, rest Porter Jr. Yo, rest Clax. Yo, rest man. You feel me? Like rest them guys. You feel me? Like it's on the GM to tell the coach what's going on. But again, everybody in the organization not on the same page. One coach wants to win. The GM is with whatever. You feel me? The owner said that he wants a high draft pick. So we'll see. But I just in order for us to actually get that top 5 pick, Sean, he's probably gonna have to step in and like tell Jody, yo, chill with Porter, chill with Clax, let him sit, play the kids, but stuff like that. But if that don't happen, man, and like he keep on playing Cam Thomas and Porter rest of this season, then you feel me? Then like we'll just keep on building the culture and we'll add the player to the roster next season and and stuff like that. But I like Jody though.
Yeah, no, I like Jody too. I think Jody is again last year he led the league as a rookie coach in challenges. I thought that was something to say. I think if he could continue to stay consistent, staying on the ref, making sure they make the right call, it'll go good for the Brooklyn Nets in the long run. It's good to see a second-year head coach build a rapport with the referees, basically letting them know, like, yo, I'm not sitting down. I'm standing here. I'm watching what you're doing. I'm watching the game. And I see him trust his players, too. So, sometimes he missed trusting his players, asking for a challenge, but sometimes he win. You know what I'm saying? So I just like the fact that he building a rapport with the players when they do ask for challenges. He don't always accept it, but still, he do enough to he's doing enough to build the right kind of rapport with the players and letting them know, like, yo, we could trust each other. You know what I'm saying? I'll back you.
Nah, it's a fact, though, for sure. Right?
And I see him in the post game interviews, kind of instilling confidence. Like we disagree with Tyrese
everybody is like bought in, bro. Like everybody is like bought in too. You feel me? Breezy, like everybody is like bought in. Like all the players they bought in to the system, to the scheme, going to shoot a lot of threes, DHO action, stuff like that. So a lot of niggas is like bought in, bro. You feel me? But this roster, it's gonna be dog shit rest of this season. But a lot of teams might want to suck it out this season. Like like Washington, Indiana, New Orleans. right? Sacramento, Dallas, right? Memphis, right? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. But I'm just like this, bro. Like, we just gotta get the best. We really gotta be the top 5. If I can get top 5, my nigga, give me the top 10 and like give me the best, whatever, bro. But like, if that play gonna come in and like he gonna help out, this culture that like Jordy's trying to build, and next season, bro, I'm like all for it, bro. But I honestly want.
Let's see what Pod don't think about what you said.
Go ahead, bro.
What you think about?
What's up, Pod?
Yo, what's the word? Go ahead, bro. You good? You straight?
Jordy Fernandez will be fired the summer of the 2027 draft, and Sean Marks will be fired at that point. You cannot say
that's Rock Thorne right there. That's Rock.
You cannot say a team can have 2 back-to-back miserable seasons and not walk away with 1 blue chip player that you liquidated. Not only 3 Hall of Famers, you then liquidated some of the most valuable role players in DFS, Cam Thomas, Cam Johnson. Like, all these guys are walking out the door for nothing. And when the dust clears on draft night 2027, when we don't have our pick and we don't control our destiny, and we let everybody around us get better, right? That's when the reality gonna settle in on what Jordy did to us, and that's when he gets fired. When the new GM comes in, and when they go, we are going to celebrate, because after they fuck up this draft, right? And they're gonna fuck up this draft. Teams like Washington is gonna let them win. This was an embarrassment. They took out their best players. They let McCollum sit for a long period. I was like, when they're gonna put McCollum back in the game? And they waited until the midway through the fourth quarter to put CJ McCollum back in the game, because by then it was too late. Even the Wizards have the communication to go from owner to GM to head coach to assistant coaches that this is what we're doing. And they showed us tonight that they know what their goal is. Their goal is to add to all their young talent, and they got far more talent than we do. Far more talent. They have a veteran that makes much more sense. You got one veteran to teach the guards, and you got another veteran to teach the forwards. That's how you build a team.
Yeah, but they still ass.
They're ass on purpose. You don't get the joke.
Oh, okay. All right. You think it's on purpose?
Yeah, it's 100% on purpose. You saw how they did their minutes tonight?
Oh,
I was just sitting there quietly. I was like, nah, I'm not going to tweet. I'm hanging out with wifey. Oh, yeah, everybody, we in love.
Okay.
The whole time I'm looking at the game in the side of my eye like, I hate these niggas.
I don't think they're gonna actually lose on purpose, though.
I don't think you could. I don't think you could switch it like a switch.
Y'all don't learn your lessons.
No, I don't think you can switch
a
team.
Hold on. The difference is but the difference is that when we was quote unquote tanking back, we won a lot of games with Schroeder and Cam Thomas in the beginning of the season. Right now, we 4th when I looked at the standings, and the 4th worst team. We were 2 wins. This is
the same jazz you were talking last year.
It's not the same thing, bro. It's not.
This is the same jazz y'all were talking last year. Oh,
no, it wasn't. I reckon
we were like 9 and 10 last year.
Right. Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. When you let the other tanking teams beat you, this is the Wizards learning their lesson from last year. They were winning games that didn't matter. That didn't matter. The games don't matter. And they ended up drafting Trey Johnson. They wanted to be up in that top 3. They was like, nah, not this year. We're not playing no games this year. Indiana Pacers, same thing. We're not playing no games. This wasn't a win because we got a good head coach. This was like last year's wins wasn't because we had a good
how you
coach.
think the league feels about that?
The league don't give a fuck. They gave the Sixers the 3rd pick last year.
Oh, they care.
Right.
They said they fined the
Don't
Sixers.
say they don't care. They care.
Fined the Sixers. They fined the
care.
Sixers. They still gave them the 3rd pick.
But the Sixers market is better than Washington.
What does that got to do with? What does that got to do with?
It has
us? Our market is better than all of this.
But I'm
that's
just
true,
saying.
Our market is better than all of this.
How many wins?
I don't know about the Sixers market.
Hold on.
New York market is better than the Philly market. Have you been to Philly lately?
No,
but Philly
sells
out.
But
Philly just won a championship in football, man. So that might influence it. I mean, they want to get the talent out there.
Yeah, I don't think you guys are doing anything. We just won a couple more games, and they got like
tickets ain't cheap.
That's what happened.
Hold on, y'all. No, I just wanted to say I'm finna to close out, but that was a valid point that Jay made. But that being said, I will hope they want the same thing in basketball for the Nets and the Knicks. If the Knicks playing well, you want the Nets to play well. You know what I'm saying? But to Parthon's point, bro, I don't know if Jordy Fernandez get fired and Sean Marks get fired in 2027. I ain't that far, you know what I mean? But what I will say is that I get your point about the whole Washington losing on intentionally. I get that. But what I will say is, even with talent, sometimes you could have all the talent in the world and still not be a good team. So we got to pay attention to not only the talent, but the head coach, because we see talent with a bad head coach and we couldn't get past the second round.
Can I ask a question? Right? How many wins do y'all think we're gonna have this season?
Oh, I don't know. Hold on. But I ain't getting into nothing. I ain't
10 games.
I'm about
10 games.
10 games.
Okay. All right. Ted, we're gonna stay at 10 games for
10. All right. 10.
Yeah. Hold on. Shout out to DJ. Shout out to people Hernandez. Come on down. Shout out to Python. Shout out to Scott. Shout out to This Is JTV. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be back with more content really soon, man. Y'all gotta expect that. Y'all already know Nets fans is the best fans, man. W chat tonight. W panel, of course. Thank y'all, man. And have